tried to kill me, so I feel like we're even.
The deed is done. And we're alive now, so.
Cool. I took her for a car ride, and she crawled up under my feet and wedged herself between the car, the seat, and the gas pedal. And I had to throw the car into park and throw her into the seat next to me. And I was like, "You're never coming in the car again." Oh my god! So yeah, good times.
Oh man, that's terrible.
No. Are we live?
We are now.
Oh, there it is. Just
some of us are alive.
The D12 thief tried to get in here early.
He was like, "No, they'll never take me alive if I get in here now."
Maybe I'll actually get the
You
D12.
can try.
They are uninterested in bedtime. Who would have thunk it?
I like that the tone is set.
So later tonight, I might have to pull up my Nintendo Switch.
Oh yeah,
because Stardew Valley.
Because the game. Oh, okay. I was like during the game, if this doesn't go well,
no,
I'm playing a game regardless. Just not
really
your game.
bored. I'm gonna start playing a game.
Yeah, I was like,
No, Stardew Valley launches tomorrow, and I'm really excited.
My wife is too. She's freaking out.
I want it so bad because then I can play my farm game everywhere.
I have been waiting for them to announce multiplayer, and that's coming out next year, so that's when I'm jumping in.
Yeah.
There we go.
As soon as Battle Chasers Night War comes out, I'll be using my Switch all the time.
Not Mario Odyssey?
Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah, that's true. But Battle Chasers, I'm more hyped for Battle Chasers because Battle Chasers is like a huge inspiration for a lot of my games.
My problem right now is Mario Odyssey comes out the same day that Stranger Things Season 2 comes out.
Oh, my wife's going to be pissed when I don't watch that. Because I'm playing some Mario Odyssey.
Okay, got it.
And so I have a conflict of interest right here.
Neotech, you sound all like a bunch of nerds. Maybe.
Jeez, I mean, maybe we are a bunch of nerds.
You're a bunch of nerds.
This is true.
I know you are, but what oh, never mind.
Yeah. I know I am, but why do I cry?
Aww.
We'll give it 2 more minutes and then we'll get going.
I gotta pick some spells for my soon-to-be wizardish.
Yeah, we level up in a couple experience.
True.
You know you say that, but it's all going to be social engagements. We're going to go down. We're going to meet the mole people.
Absolutely. The mole people?
That's what so far that's what our game's been all about is just social interactions, making sure that we're not killing the wrong people.
Oh yeah, safety first.
And then
Safety first.
killing the wrong people.
Frankly, that's what people come here for.
They come here for diplomacy. They stay for the diplomacy.
When's this stupid game come out? Sorry. I'm on the stupid website and it's not telling me when the game comes out, and it's very frustrating.
Which game?
What? Yeah.
Shadow of War.
Oh.
Wow.
October something, if.
So sometime this month you'll be able to play more Lord of the Rings-esque gameplay.
John says, "Hey, Beard Bros."
We are the Beard Bros.
That's for now.
Sup? I'm Beard Bro number 1.
Oh man! All right, give it.
You're not number 1.
You want to fight me?
So,
So
who wants to do the recap?
Oh, good question. Who wants to do the recap?
Or do we do introductions and then recap?
Let's do introductions first. So, my name is Pedro. I am the GM and creator of World Walkers, and welcome to our quaint little peaceful stream where we don't condone violence at all, and peaceful negotiations see us to another day.
Pedro, we're going to get shut down by the FCC for false advertising.
Which that will be on the back of my eventual book. So, World Walkers Cog is, actually someone just said kind of a spin-off of the podcast that we do, World Walkers, which you can find at worldwalkerspodcast.com. And
It's okay.
I listen to it sometimes. But yeah, so worldwalkerspodcast.com is where you can go find it. This particular campaign is a actual play 5th edition game that takes place in the homebrew world called the steam-powered world of COG, where machines and magic do their best not to mix, but that's quickly going away as a tagline due to all my players. As they all start to mix everything together. Share secrets with druid terrorists. So let's go around and introduce everybody. Data, would you like to introduce your character?
I'm Data. I'm one of the guys crossing the breach. Sorry, world. Yeah, I play Homur Earthshaper. I'm a summoner. I harness the natural forces of COG to enact my will.
Mm-hmm.
So far,
Don't forget cook.
And a cook.
I would love to be a cook, but I have yet to actually prepare anything apart from the stew, and Josh just throws it away.
That's true. That's true. Evie?
Hi, I'm Evie, an internet nerd. You can see all my posters behind me showing I'm a nerd. I play the character. I can't play the
Titanic
character. Odin
poster?
Fogbrew. No, that's Doctor Who.
The Titanic of England.
Looks like Titanic.
There's a glare.
Good guess.
Anyway, I play the character Odin Fogbrew, a human rogue. Maybe in the next few minutes, probably not next few minutes, multi-classing to a monk, maybe. And he's also a blacksmith.
Josh?
I play Yorick Ashpan, a moderately grumpy dwarf who had his home stolen
You're a
from
dwarf?
him by the Brotherhood of Iron.
Wait, what?
When did you become a dwarf?
You're a dwarf?
What did I say?
You said dwarf.
You said
Oh,
dwarf,
man.
and I was
Clearly not
like...
enough coffee today. It's like
Wow.
halfling dwarf. It's all good.
You've had me fooled this whole time.
He's like,
I mean,
aha!
you're
Takes his
asking me
mask
to
off,
be-
grows
I'm like,
3
no,
sizes.
has to be kept with the dwarves.
You'd really
Best
think you'd have a
minor
master
illusion
on
spell ever.
You think you know someone.
Yeah, it's like, well, there's your disguise kit.
Yeah, why have I been bugging Homer about those gloves this whole time?
And Brian.
Hi, I'm Brian. I am the creator of the Interfold webcomic, and I'm playing Connor Rath, a halfling fighter, gunslinger.
Mm-hmm. And Awful Good.
True. The other podcast that I'm part of, Awful Good, which I need to, which we're streaming this weekend, so check it out.
Where would I go if I wanted to find it?
Awfulgoodcrew.com, as a matter of fact.
What
Yeah,
about the Twitch
terrible.
link? I need to know how to watch the Twitch stream that you just mentioned.
Twitch.tv/awfulgoodcrew.
That's good. That's awfully good of you to give us that link.
Our group is also currently accompanied by a forged cleric named Corin. She has hired the group of sorts to help find Sanctuary, the spiritual leader of the Forged, who is currently missing. They have found him, as far as they know, but he seems to be trapped inside a magical container or box. I mean, we could just call it a box, I guess. He's trapped in a box.
Magical box.
And the group is currently trying to find a way to break him out, but unfortunately they're gonna have to basically they're poor, so they're gonna have to do a couple side jobs to be able to afford to do the actual quest. So who wants to recap? Data wants to take a shot.
Go for it.
Trying to remember, was last time when we were on the train?
Mm-hmm.
We got off the train.
Yeah.
We did get off the train, but on the way getting off, we ran into the shadows at the door. Pair of assassins that ghost-like and eerie, creepy.
They're spooky.
They took some hostages. We failed to save one of the hostages, but saved the other one, a small boy, and took him to the Church of Cagliostro. There, we learned a bit more about the history of Cog and maybe some of the workings of the greater universe. Those were impressive history checks. And the boy was a runaway, so we kind of just left him at the church. No need to concern ourselves with that.
He was also against dwarves. That's another reason we left him.
Went to the job board, found some jobs. On our way to get some more information about them.
All right, so that's a pretty good recap. So, you guys have collected your gear. You said goodbye to the church, I believe. Like you said, you picked up your job that you're looking for, and you're heading where now? Are you going straight to the location? Do you have to stop anywhere first?
You said the train station was our first stop. Since
If you're ready to jump right into it. Yeah, I didn't know if you had to stock up on anything.
Yep,
That's
I
not a
think
bad
Yorick
idea.
Yorick picked up some oil on the way.
Oh,
over
that's right. You did stop and cut. How many flasks of oil did you buy?
there. Let
For your pyrotechnics.
I believe
Let
you
me
grabbed
check.
2, if I remember correctly. But
I bought. Oh, I did not write it down. We'll call it 3.
Three's a good number.
All right. So, yeah, you have 3 of those, and you make your way through the city until eventually you make your way back to Jump Rail Station. And once you come into the area, the jump rail has just taken off, so there's no way to board it if you guys wanted to. But, again, they have several different booths where you can buy passage. Where are you heading off? Are you just heading to one of the booths, or...
yes.
Thank you. I didn't mean to stump you. Sorry.
Nope, good.
Yeah, so walking up to one of the booths, you have one of the dwarves kind of lean forward, look you guys up and down, and he's like, "You're a curious bunch."
Yes, we are.
What? Where are you trying to go?
We're here to do the job.
In the sewers. Sewer job.
I
That
don't
was
remember
posted
much
on the
about it.
job board. For
And that's all the context you're going to get.
We
Oh.
could, show him the poster.
Yeah. That would be smart.
Whoever has it.
Yeah, so he takes a look at it and he goes, "Oh, you're gonna want to talk to Saul Stonehammer. He's the foreman here."
Okay, can you point us in his direction?
And he kind of looks out and he says, he's right. And he kind of points. He's like a crowd of people, and he's like, "He's the biggest dwarf over there. You're gonna find him."
All right.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. So
Let's go find him.
once you start walking away, you can clearly see there's one dwarf that towers over the rest. He kind of holds himself with authority, and on his back you see a large metal case that's securely locked and strapped to his shoulders and his waist. And it must be a terrible weight. It looks extremely heavy, but he doesn't show any signs of wear. And so you make your way there, and he has like this kind of like almost like starburst orange hair. Turns around, like I said, he's taller than all the other dwarves, and looks you guys up and down. And he says, "I hope you're here for the job. You're too
Indeed.
eclectic just to be travelers."
We like to think that's an asset.
All right, tell me a bit about yourselves. Why you guys?
Has
I
anyone
open my
else signed
cloak and
up?
reveal all my daggers.
It's like, okay.
two
We've
that
got
I
a
have
few
left.
groups we're looking at for this.
Oh.
We're going to
I
be
just
sending you
figured-
down to a sensitive area, and we don't really want just anyone going down there.
Excuse me. You are looking at a group with 2 key assets that benefit any type of activity.
All right.
One, you have a gesture to Connor, a gunslinger. Verifiably one of the most disciplined, trained, and lethal of the warriors available to you in any location. As for the necessity of it being a delicate procedure, you have me, a dwarf.
All right. You with the Brotherhood, or?
Freelance, currently.
Good. All right. Well, do you guys have a name?
Nope.
That's a very good question.
We've been putting it off for some time.
All right, no problem. Let me just
TBD.
TBD is all right. Write down TBD. You're not gonna ask what that's for. All right, TBD. Check back here and maybe let's call it a good hour, and I'll have a decision for you.
Okay.
Cool.
We do that.
All right. And he says, real quick, let me make sure you guys understand. Do you guys know how much it pays?
The
About
sign said 50
100.
per person.
He takes a look at the sign. It should say 200 gold altogether.
Yes.
It's an extra 50 per person if you can figure out how these things are getting in.
Got it.
So. All right. Yeah, come back in an hour.
Cool.
And then he goes to talk to a couple other dwarves, and he's looking through. He has like a small little notebook that he's flipping through.
Okay.
Yep.
So it turns out we are now known as TBD. It's our group name.
You know, it actually makes quite a bit of sense because we struggle with indecision a lot. TBD is actually probably the perfect name for our group. So, well played. Well played, actual indecision that led to this decision.
It's
my
funny
God.
because it's true.
Yeah. So, do you guys want to hang around for a little while? Or are you wandering off?
I think shopping might be a good idea, except, again,
Worth
we're
what money?
still all poor.
Shopping
Yeah.
would be a great way to spend the time if we had money to shop with.
Yep. Corin walks over to the side and just stands still.
Well, that's one option.
Yeah, I'm down for
Probably gonna
just
be-
chilling.
I'm probably going to find a quiet place and commune with Whisper, just so I'll be ready.
I'm going to try to figure out that glove in a quiet corner, even though I know I'm not going to figure it out.
That's
All right. Give me a stealth check. Stealth check, Yorick, if you're trying to keep it from being seen.
Oh, I assumed I was going way out of the way here.
Oh, you're leaving the group then?
Yeah,
Okay. Yep.
at least for the hour.
All right, yep. So Yorick wanders off, and you want to make
He
a
dies.
check?
He's dead now.
You said another stealth check?
No. I said, do you want to make a check to see? You said you're trying to learn the glove.
I am trying to learn the glove.
All right, give me an intelligence check.
Good luck, Josh.
All right, big money, big money, big money. 10.
The complexities of the device still perplex you.
I am completely astonished at that.
But how?
I pushed every button.
Yeah, thrice, my good man, thrice.
Okay, next time I'll try to push every button 4 times.
All right, so yeah, you go off to study the glove a little while. The rest of you kind of hang with Corin, and after about an hour, you guys gather back together. He comes up to you, and he looks around. He says, "All right, I'm gonna give you guys a shot, TBD. Thanks for hanging around."
No problem.
He kind of nods off to the side. He's like, "All right, follow me." And he leads you kind of away from the crowd, and there is a large metal door that is kind of tucked into a wall, and it has 3 sets of keys. What's up?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how ominous is this door?
I mean,
7.
it's a
I mean, it goes to a sewer.
yeah. I mean, it doesn't look. I don't know what is ominous to a guy that carries like a cloak full of daggers.
Probably like a 1 is like, just a door, like goes to a tavern, and 10 is like the passageway to the realm of the dead in the Return of the King.
I mean, I guess it's a 7 then, in that it takes 3 different locks, like 3 different keys, and it's a thick metal door.
D12?
D12.
It's 8.
Hey,
You are now known as D12.
Yeah.
D12.
Hello.
I like how he Jordan is.
Oh man.
What have you got on your nose?
What's the other kid look like?
Rug burn.
That's a
A
what
rug
are you
burn.
doing?
What did you do to him?
He fell on his face, obviously. Come on, your kid's never
I
fallen on
installed
her face
carpeting
before.
on our house.
Honest. No. I'm gonna.
All right, good night to you.
He doesn't want to roll any dice?
Yeah, unless
Usually he rolls some
Pedro wants to let me
fortune dice for
re-roll
us.
that intelligence check.
No.
Do with a D12.
Boy, got real quiet. Oh, he muted himself. I thought he was just like.
All right.
All right, so he wanders. He takes you off to the side, and then this particular door has 3 different locks, and then it also has a little bit of a dial that you have to mess with as well. So if you guys are looking, if you're trying to look, let me know.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
All right.
Yeah,
He says if you don't mind, and he asks you to turn around. Anyone that's looking.
I turn around.
Number.
Come on, let's go ahead.
What'd he get, man?
I got this number now.
He got a 4 on the wrong dice.
4 on the wrong dice. We did call him out.
So add 7 to that
Yeah.
to compensate for the day's difference.
Oh man. So yeah, once he gets the door opened, you hear a loud metal kind of screech as he pulls it open. And Homer, you would recognize that's probably by design. Like, it's not just this old door. It's made to be noticed. No one's going to open that door quietly and get downstairs. The rogues would probably recognize that too on some level. But he leads you downstairs. It goes down about what?
You were like, rogues would probably do something about that. Not like I'm the only rogue here. Or wait, actually no, Yorick is.
Yeah, I was like,
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I forget you're a rogue sometimes.
I'm not a
'Cause you do
rogue, I'm not a halfling.
You do the magic thing sometimes. I'm like, rogues can't do magic.
All right, so yeah, you guys head down a flight of stairs, and then it levels off into a small tunnel, and it has more of those kind of weird lights that are inside glass, this kind of warm glow that comes out of them. And then there's another door similar in design to the one you just went through. And he turns around and he says, okay, so here's the deal. We don't have a lot of guys on staff here. A lot of them are heading over to Cosmic. Brotherhood out there asked us for some help, so we're a little short-staffed. Usually this is a situation that we would handle ourselves. We're not in a great position, so we're going to have to outsource it. What that means is this. We're putting a lot of trust in you, okay? And that trust will be, if that trust was warranted, it'll be rewarded. Not a lot of adventurers are brought into something like this. The Brotherhood of Brass would very much like to have a set of people they can call upon, and I think this is a good opportunity for you, TBD. If you can pull this off and really help us out and earn our trust, there's more jobs. That
Awesome.
being said,
Well, we're happy to hear that.
That being said, are you familiar with creatures called Grimlocks?
Yes, but let me see if Homer is. No.
Okay, so if you're not familiar, these things are wild. They're some kind of subterranean creature with vaguely, they're like cave people, honestly, and the damn things can tunnel like no one's business, and a group of them must have found their way down here, and they're taking apart all of our machines. These things can bite through metal, and we don't want... And Corin takes a few steps back, but her expression doesn't change. She's just letting you guys know that she'll be over here as opposed to there.
She's good outside.
Yeah. She's going to be an outdoors forge now. But she... she's a little nervous, and he says they can bite right through metal, and I don't know them enough to know why they're down here. I'm assuming they eat metal because they're chewing through every fucking thing we have. So we need you guys to wipe them out. Now, what we would really like to do is find out how they got in here, and maybe like what their plans are. What are they trying to do? Are they just hungry? Are they really like vermin, or is there something else going on here? If you can
say trying to do, are they intelligent?
They're intelligent enough to speak.
Okay.
So
At least as intelligent as a dog.
Too soon. So I mean, you go in there, take care of business. If you find out how these things are getting in, all the better. 50 gold is what we said, but if you get some real information out of these things, we can pay more. OSHA should let you know that we don't care how you get the information. That's up to you. And Corin's like, well, we'll probably ask.
This is not wrong.
No.
Yeah.
We'll
And
try
she
out.
just
We'll
looks.
start with the basics.
She looks confused, and he's like, right. I get you.
Yeah.
All right. So, any questions? Anything you need to know before you go in there?
What language do they speak?
I don't know what it's called. I don't understand it. I just know they're speaking a language. It's like underground,
Okay.
subterranean-ish.
Undercommon. Dark.
Maybe I don't. Whatever you want to call it.
I don't know.
All right.
So, yeah.
Type.
Last thing is we don't. How long do you want to be down here before we open the doors again?
We
And
can't
that's when
just
you
knock.
realize.
Where have most of these incidents been occurring?
Right behind this door, inside our workshops.
All right, let us do a quick huddle to make an assessment.
And Corin's like, let's go make money somewhere else. They eat me.
We won't let that happen.
Oh, okay.
You'll be okay.
I don't know. I mean, I'm still for doing this job, but maybe Corin should wait outside.
She's the most valuable member of our party.
Yeah, let's send our highest hit point healer.
Well, we could like try and stand our own 2 feet for a little bit.
She's the only reason we're alive right now.
Point. These are all valid points. But can you imagine if we go in there and something bad happens to her?
And
Well,
she's
typically,
like,
she's not an aggressor.
she kind of shakes her. She says, I can't let you. You guys are going through so much for me. I can't let you go in there by yourselves. But you should come to
Good.
me if you need heals.
Yeah, you should definitely like stay out of the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
stay
when
next
you.
to
Yeah.
Connor.
Stay
Yeah.
behind
Not
us.
Connor's side.
Yeah,
can do that.
you and me, Corin.
All right,
We're gonna
let's do
stay
that.
way
Metal.
back.
Since Wind is being made of metal, like make her the weakest member of the group now.
It doesn't make her weakest. It just means she might become a target. You know, like with the Brotherhood. Yes, Connor.
They're gonna close the door. It's gonna be dark.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that a Oh, right. You guys aren't dwarves.
On the bright side, we picked up a lot of lamps.
Got a lot of oil. Got a lot of
A
oil.
lot of oil.
I do
Yeah,
have a
Does
actually,
anyone actually have a lamp? I know we have a lot of oil.
all the rogues have.
I know I have a
lamps.
lamp. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
some
at least
lamps that are
No.
perfect for thieving.
How
Another
about
big-
we light those before we open that door?
All right. Now we have a big issue here.
I wrote down what I had somewhere.
I
I
think
want to try
most.
going through this.
Yeah, the cave pack, the burglar pack. I don't know if the adventure pack has lamp. I think it does.
Yeah, we have hooded lanterns.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
All right.
So, how long are they going to seal us into this place? Too short, and there will be a miscommunication, problems on its own. Too long, and we could be dead if we're
Well-
not successful.
Corin's like, we won't tell them to lock us in here for years.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if like we want to do it for like 6 hours or so.
Oh, you know what? I got an idea. Why don't I just post my bird on the other side? I'll tell him to go get the dwarf when we're done.
that's pretty smart.
Yeah, that's good.
If that works, that's fine.
Yeah,
that sounds great.
Can you get a message to your bird, or can
Actually, all I have to do, because I can make him reappear within 30 feet. I'll just make him reappear on the other side of the door and then go get somebody.
Don't you have to see where you're putting your bird, though?
Oh, that's a good question.
Well, you could set the bird outside, and then we go in.
Yeah, I mean, we can always.
How about an hour?
An hour sounds like a good time, but I'm wondering if that's going to be enough if we have to do actual hiking or walking or
We
trekking.
could always come.
Or
We could always
spelunking.
close
Yeah.
the door again.
That is true.
Might look bad. I mean, it was so much effort for them to get it open. All
It'll just
three
take me 2
keyholes.
seconds to figure out the familiar.
It doesn't say you have to, so I guess so. I'm going to rule that as long as you've seen it. So, like, you can't, like, go up next to a castle you haven't been inside and been like, fly, my pretty.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like,
All I saw was any unoccupied space within 30 feet.
Yes, the Nightcrawler complex. Eerie Root says it's true.
The Marvel X-Men Nightcrawler?
Yeah.
Or... Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so you sound like you guys have a plan. In 1 hour, they'll open the doors again?
Yep.
Or are you doing the bird?
Well, assuming I can make it appear on the other side of the door, I'll just keep him in
do the bird.
Hyperspace.
Do the bird thing.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That takes care of all the problems.
Could we go for 1 hour and be back? And if we need to go in for a bit longer, could we just like then make a new time and plan and keep going?
Sure, I don't.
That's up to us, I think.
That's fine.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Hour for
However
the
you guys work,
first time.
TBD.
This is exactly how we work.
Whatever we're determining, we're doing it now.
All right.
Let's go.
All right, in we go.
Oh, man. Okay, so you guys head in. He opens, he again does the process. You guys aren't looking right.
No, yeah.
Nah.
Okay. So, does the process. Brings the door open, and you're able to step on in.
Okay.
All right, so he shuts the door. Who has torches?
I have a lamp.
Yeah, I have a lantern.
Or a lamp, yeah.
I have a hooded lantern.
Yeah, those three have lanterns. I'm a dwarf.
Well, when they put the light on, it kills your dark vision, yeah.
We really only need.
Well, I don't know why you would prefer dark vision to regular.
Because you can probably see farther. Can we station lamps like at different points in the room so that it gives the most?
How far
quick
can you see
thing.
with dark vision?
Odin needs both his hands if something happens. You need both your hands if something happens. Corin's probably going to need her hands to patch us up when we get surprised.
I just need one hand, she says.
Oh, here, hold this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. Why don't we just put the lamps?
I was going to ask how far you can see with dark vision.
60 feet.
Okay, so basically the same amount as with the lantern.
I know, it's like 2 hands worth.
2 hands.
Here, I'll make it a little easier then.
No. It's...
Hold on.
66.
66. Got it.
All right, so you're all set up, and you're ready to move forward?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, so this service tunnel goes in about 80 or so feet, and then there's just a regular door that you'd have to push open.
Okay.
Yep, it's made of metal and wood.
Do we hear anything from the other side?
Anyone that wants to roll a perception check may do so now.
I gotta decide which dice I'm using today.
My goodness, I rolled a 19.
Nat 1, get to reroll.
Nice. Hey, halfling luck.
Let's see.
21.
All right. So, does anybody speak under common or under dark, whatever you wrote, what version you wrote down?
Nope.
Okay, just checking. So, you can hear like mutterings as if people, things are talking back there, and it's kind of like, and it sounds kind of like guttural and kind of almost gravelly. And then you can every now and then hear what sounds like metal being torn. And if you turn around, Corin's just...
Oh,
Corin, you
The
just stay
luster
out
has
here.
gone from her skin. It's kind of become dull and faded.
All right, so first things first. We killing these things, or we negotiating with them?
Kill him.
What?
Does anybody speak?
They're cannibals!
Does anyone speak undercommon? What kind of negotiation are you going to do if you don't speak their language?
Should kill them.
Hand gestures and vaguely, threateningly pointing toward the exit.
All right, we'll kill all of them but one.
Homer, what are we thinking?
I
Kill
speak
him, right?
undercommon.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You do?
Well, don't stop raising your hands like this.
What is...
We're not in an old-timey auction house.
Oh.
Raise
I
your
don't
hand.
have a cue card. I was just like
Yeah.
17.
17. Yeah.
All right. Well, if we speak their language, do we want to negotiate or just run them out?
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
By the way, Pedro, I only rolled a 2 on the perception, so I'm pretty sure I didn't even hear that anyway.
Well, yeah, you pick up from them talking. So, Corn's like, I say, I mean, all right, talk to them and see, but I mean, they're cannibals. What do they have to say?
Well,
Cannibals.
Yeah,
they're
Metal.
they're eating metal. They're well, here's the thing.
They just
they're,
have an iron-rich diet.
they're clearly wrecking this junk.
Homer.
So
I make jokes, but I'm nervous.
All right. Well, she gets.
Well, they're clearly wrecking stuff. So, Corn, stay back.
Mhm.
I say we leave one alive and take out the rest. That's what we're sent here to do.
King Beck would approve.
King Beck would approve.
And if you don't know who King Beck is,
You can find them at awfulgoodcrew.com. Okay, she's ready. She pulls out her infinity symbol. Do you guys want
let's
to
ask
preempt?
them.
Let's preemptively roll initiative in case.
okay.
Just in case. You never know what'll happen.
Connor?
8. I think that's the lowest I've ever rolled initiative in this game.
8. Homer?
18.
Nice.
Odin?
11.
11. Yorick?
21.
Nice. Light some stuff on fire so we can see.
All right.
right.
Ahead of you.
They didn't say anything about leaving the workshops intact.
Delicate.
Oh, man. All right. So, do you guys open the door?
Someone
Let's-
kick it down.
Hang on. So we're taking all but one.
Why not?
Corin says, yeah. That's fine.
Unless
Mate.
there's like 75 of them, in which case we should probably not.
We'll cross that bridge.
Who's the stealthiest? Like, who can crack open the door and, like, get an idea for it?
Is there a keyhole?
Oh, sorry. It's not one. You realize the door threw me off.
Rectangular.
Is there a keyhole? No, there's no need for a key.
No. Oh, right. Regular.
All right, tell you what. In that case, Yorick, take a ready action for your oil and firebolt. Connor, you do your thing. Odin.
The oil and firebolt is 2 actions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then tell you
Well,
what.
I can ready a.
Hand me an oil, and you just ready an action to firebolt after it hits.
Yeah, but don't. I rolled higher initiative.
Yeah,
But
so
you can-
you're
but
ready.
You can ready, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that means you'd wait. Yep.
Okay.
So could I open the door, throw the oil, and then he just...
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I think that's our plan.
I hand you an oil.
Burn it down.
I feel
Yes, I'm opening
there's
the
got to
door.
be a better way than this.
All right.
As Homer goes to the
He
door.
tells me to burn things.
All right. So yeah, you open the door.
Yep, I'm opening
One
the door.
last thing.
What?
Walk away from the door a
I'm
bit
open.
further away, because this might make some noise first.
Okay. So who's opening the door?
I'm opening the door.
Just want to
Okay.
see
Kick it down.
first
Because
away
I wasn't given a job.
So Odin rushes forward and throws the door open. And now what? Odin, the moment you
right.
open the door, you see this room is about 40 feet squared. And it's a workshop, so there's all kinds of trays and tables, and in the middle there's some sort of contraption. There's no way you'd be able to recognize it, but you have a lantern.
I think we've
I
got
don't-
2 lanterns.
But
Yeah, I
he,
didn't, I
but
didn't say I got my lantern out.
right. So
I know
you
we got
open the
one.
door, and you can't really see too much.
know-
You just see. Well, go ahead.
I know Corin has a lantern.
Yes,
but she's a little
but
bit
she's
back.
not. Yeah. So you open the door, and you see 2 sets of like glowing yellow eyes in the middle of the room, and you can hear snarling. Anything else you're doing?
I'm trying to think. This is a really
All right.
interesting
New round.
situation.
Yorick is first round. Yeah, it's going to start going real fast because they're getting ready to lightning jump
No,
at you.
I know.
So
I was thinking about whether I should throw a dagger at the glowing set of eyes or not.
Okay.
And I think I'm gonna do it.
Okay. You got surprise. So
Cool.
Oh, all right.
Ooh. That's a 24 to hit.
24. Okay. Go ahead and do damage.
All right. 7. Starting out the night good with my rolls.
All right. So you hear just and just take like it howls in pain. Yorick,
How far away are they?
you're ready
Or
in
the-
action, aren't you?
the sets
Just
of
waiting
eyes?
for oil.
Depending on how far away they seem to be. How far I can throw it.
Well, it's like 20 feet. I thought you gave oil to. I thought the whole thing was you had set up a ready to action so that.
Yeah, it said. Oh, that's right.
Yes,
Yeah,
okay.
no, that was Homer throwing the oil. Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
okay.
readying the firebolt. Yeah.
Homer.
Runs back to the door, throws the oil in.
All
'Cause
right.
I was stepping away to someone whisper, but then somebody leaped in.
All right. So you rush forward and give me an attack roll.
All right. Oh, for the firebolt.
No, I need the oil
for
to
the
see if the
oil.
oil
Okay,
hits. Yeah.
okay.
So it would be strength based because it's a throw.
8.
So there is oil in the room. The moment the oil hits, Yorick, go ahead and firebolt.
All right.
Please don't be. Please don't
Oh,
be.
crud. It's intelligence for spells, right? So 6.
Oh, all right. So Homer throws the oil. It falls off to the side and crashes. You rush forward, throw a firebolt. It goes on the other side, so they're surrounded by smoke and oil.
Better sight for these. As the flame goes through the room.
Guys, the dwarves.
And
are right
don't
to
you
trust
forget
us.
it.
Corn is holding.
Warning shot.
That first creature, that first Grimlock, you still can't really see him, but he looks to his friend and he's and then he takes off running and he starts climbing the wall. Second.
Can Homer hear that?
Yeah, I'm sorry. He says, you can hear him say, don't run. We can't let them follow us. And so
Hold up.
that has to be on your action. You can talk on your action. Yeah. So you see it run and just start scurrying up the wall, like almost like a spider in Fast Forward, just and it's almost on the ceiling already, and it's getting ready to pounce. It looks like the second one follows suit, and he scurries up the other wall. So now they're 40 feet apart from each other. Odin.
All right. I don't like these things already because they growl at me. And growling is not usually kind. So, do I see any more glowing sets of eyes? Or
Nope,
not?
just these two.
All right. Let's see. Can I get the lantern from Corin?
If you want to run back there and grab it, yeah.
Okay, she's that far back.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to try and quickly do that. Quickly light up the room.
Nope.
Then, yeah, I'll run back and grab the lantern from her.
Okay, I'll run back, grab the lantern, and start making my way back. All
So
right.
all my weapons are one-handed. I don't know why I didn't decide to pick up the lantern.
Who's in the doorway? That'd be Yorick, right?
Yeah.
I think Yorick ran forward to go, so he would have run a little bit past Homer. All right, so you hear a scream from above, and something drops on you.
Lovely.
Is it like a war cry scream or just
Kind
like,
of, yeah, some
I'm
kind of
dying?
like, this huge scream, and then you're clubbed in the head for 10 damage
Oh.
as one of them drops from above, and it's not one of the two that you saw. And he kind of just he lands in front of you and kind of rises up, and he's got some kind of club, and it looks like it looks like he bit pieces of metal and then jammed them into the club.
Smart.
Connor.
So I can see him though. 'Cause
Yes, he's
right in front of me.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna shoot at him. I'm gonna try sharpshooter.
All right.
I shouldn't have though, because I rolled a 2, so it doesn't matter. I got a 10.
All right.
Oh, wait, minus 10. All right, never mind.
-5.
You shoot an ant.
Yeah. So yeah, you misfire. Unfortunately, it startles him.
That's good.
Hooray!
You spooked the spooky ninja man.
Yorick, new round. Your turn.
Yorick's going to disengage.
Okay.
He's going to use his cunning action to disengage.
Nice. Yep.
Run backward.
Yep. So you kind of bob back and forth, and then just you start kind of darting backwards.
Yep. And he is going to. Where did that oil land?
Harmlessly 10 feet in on the floor.
10 feet in. Okay. He's just going to firebolt the one in the doorway.
Okay.
9.
9? No. So it sees you kind of charge up that kind of flame in your hand, and then ducks real low. Homer.
Hi.
It looks confused at you.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
I assume you're saying that in undercommon.
Yes.
Yeah. It looks confused and it says killing.
Can we talk?
It looks
Sent
around.
here because there's some stuff being destroyed that is not making the dwarves happy. We're hoping we can find some sort of compromise.
Hours now. Anything else you're doing, Homer?
Well, I am Homer, and I am a speaker, and I'm important, and here comes Whisper.
And here comes
All
my
right.
spooky magic man.
All right, yeah. So the steam kind of erupts from your music box and then takes its form right next to you.
You said there was a mechanical thing in the center of the room. You know what? Probably the music box would be
Yeah.
better.
Plus, I reviewed the rules, and it has to summon next to you. I believe. We can double check it, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so
and it comes out of my...
It has to. You have to summon it next to you, and then you have to do like a secret handshake. It involves fist bumps.
it's a whole
Yes.
cinematic.
Yeah.
So yeah, it erupts. It forms next to you. That was your bonus action to call it forth, I believe, right? So now, what do you want to do?
You said that there's one in the doorway
Yeah.
trying to attack Josh.
Yeah, not trying. He's good at it.
Successfully.
He's doing it.
Was doing it. Yorick's.
Oh, so.
Yorick got out of dodge.
Is that okay?
I don't. Your mic cut out, so you stalled for a second in a hand pose. So I don't know what you said.
Oh, sorry. I want him to push him away from Yorick.
Oh yeah, go for it. Well,
Natural
he's
20.
already away from York.
Yeah,
So
Yorick,
push further?
Yorick
Okay.
disengaged. He's gone.
Natural 20. Let's go ahead and see. That's a success. That's 5 feet away. Yep. So you can shove him back. After that is
Let's have civil discourse.
No.
Corin. She kind of she starts patting her knee. She's like, Yorick, come on, and she's ready for you, man.
Fair enough.
You
And I
hear
think that's
more skittering from the other two that you had originally seen, who are now kind of out of view. Odin.
All right. I have the lantern now, so I'm gonna go back up to the door to light up the room.
As you leave, Corin's like, "Tell Yorick, come on back."
Yorick knows.
But where is Corin? I thought I ran back toward her.
I didn't know if you ran right up to her.
Oh, okay. Well, at least in her general direction.
Yeah. She's
Is
like, "Come on."
She's hanging back.
Yeah. All right. So, yep, you run forward.
Yep. And the room is. I'm gonna light up the room with the lantern as
All right.
best I can.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now the room's lit. Can I see anything extra now?
No, I mean, you see the workshop. You don't see any of them now.
Okay.
But with your passive perception, you can hear them above you. And as you glance up, all of them have dug their hands. Not like they don't have like claws, but they're somehow able to just punch through the earth itself. And they're all holding on, getting ready to pounce on anyone that comes in the area. And since you did, the ready to action goes off.
Oh boy. So do I have to roll to?
I am
get
never
out of their
taken
way?
by surprise.
No, he uses your AC to see if he hits. What's your AC?
That is something you never asked me. So, 14.
14. He misses just as the spiked club is about to hit you. You kind of roll out of the way, and he lands next to you. So,
Cool.
it's your turn still.
All right. So he's right in front of me now.
Yep, they're now blocking the door, essentially, so no one can get in until they get rid of these guys. Well, no.
Right?
One of them's pushed back, so you still have some wiggle room.
It takes an action to pull out my rapier, doesn't it?
No, it's a free action.
Oh, cool. Then I'm going to take out my rapier and stab, stab, stab.
Give it a little stab, stabberoo.
Stab, stab, stab. That's a 17.
17 is a hit.
Cool. All right, that's a D8. That's a 10 damage.
A 10. All right, so you run him through his chest, and he can barely keep himself up.
Ooh.
The other one is going to move forward and attack you, the one that got pushed back.
Oh boy.
And
Don't worry, guys. I'll protect you with my low AC.
He kind of rushes forward. You can hear him dragging the spiked club on the ground as the metal scrapes, and he slams it into your chest for 10 damage.
10 damage.
10 damage.
Jeez.
Connor.
I'm gonna shoot at the one that he stabbed.
Yeah.
14.
14 is a hit. You blow him away.
Yay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had one hit point. So
Hear the worry.
yeah, so like all of a sudden you kind of almost feel like air brush past you as you watch that. You hear like the kind of the clap of thunder that can only come from Connor's gun, and then you watch as the Grimlock flies back. New
Thanks,
round,
bro.
Yorick.
So there's a crowd of them in the doorway?
There's just one.
Oh, just one in the doorway or in
Yeah.
the room?
I mean, there's a dead
There's
one.
only one
Dead
in
one.
front of you that you can see.
Oh, I mean, is he beyond the doorway or is he like in the
He's
doorway?
he's all up ins,
All up ins. Perfect. I am going to...
as they say in their language.
It's an undercommon phrase.
All up ins. Get it?
I'm going to use my... crap, what is it called?
That's a great question.
Firebolt.
Weapon, spell,
No,
item.
my disengage thing.
Okay.
Cutting action. To disengage, dash forward and use the rapier. 22.
That's a hit.
Come on, dice. 11.
11.
Do you mean that backwards? Or you would stab him and then disengage?
Well, no, I actually want to take the disengage action first, dash forward, attack, and then dash back with the rest of my movement.
Where are you
But you're not
disengaging
engaged.
from?
Well, it works for the whole round.
Yeah, it's a status
I mean-
effect. So
Yeah, I'm trying to
Yeah.
not provoke an opportunity.
yeah, that's
attack.
smart. Yeah. So yes, you rush in there,
Did not know that.
and then you run them through and you drop them, and then you run back.
Cool.
There, talk to the other one.
You want to keep trying to talk to them?
Homur.
I'm sure they're going to be receptive.
You're the only one left. I would really like it if we could talk.
He
please.
starts to crack. He starts to crack up.
That's not a good.
He
That's
just-
a
he's
good.
like-
Not a good response. Yorick.
He goes.
Next turn.
He
Can you
says,
set me
"What
up?
do you want to talk about?
What are you doing here?
Eating."
Eating is good. Everyone needs food.
Do you
No,
not
it's
have?
not.
You can't understand him, so it's just those two talking.
Oh, I know. I'm saying this out of character.
Does it have to be this stuff?
Do you have metal you want to bring us? Forever?
Would you get it? Would it stop you from eating up the stuff that the other dwarfs need?
Sure.
Okay, how much metal are we talking?
I can't do math. I live underground.
Doesn't
Lots.
excuse a lack of education. Okay, how many of you are there?
No numbers.
Okay.
Really? You didn't have anyone in your culture that developed
Can you show me fingers?
No, he's saying he's not telling him anything.
I know.
No, yes, but I won't.
Is it because you're holding onto the wall?
No, he's not going to tell you how many of them there are. He's a bad guy.
He doesn't want to talk to us.
There's actually 7 of us. Jim and Larry are back there. If you want to pull around the corner, there's 2 other guys in the back room. They got 1 guy hanging out in the closet just in case.
No, he's like, no trust yet, not giving you numbers.
All right. Who would we talk to in order to get this trust?
Who wants to come? Just one.
Would you give me a moment to talk to my companions?
Oh, time. It's
What are we doing?
10 seconds.
Guys, he's willing to talk to us. If negotiations break down, Yorick set me up for a fireball, disadvantage, just throw him off balance, so we can bring him down to talk to him at our leisure. He wants 1 representative.
10 seconds up. Who's coming?
I am.
Let's go.
Yorick readies a firebolt in case things get violent again.
You mean when things get violent? They're bad guys. They've been trying to
staying
murder us the
hopeful.
whole time.
Come on, dwarf.
Yeah.
If nothing else, it'll throw them off
This is the
balance.
worst idea.
Um,
Don't go in there.
I have to go up there.
Yeah, come.
No.
Everybody ready in action. Come on.
Just you.
I can understand just me. Is there another way up? Because I'm not exactly in climbing shape.
Sure, there's a way up. He can probably drag you up there.
Why up? We live underground.
Right, but you're on the ceiling.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. He's on the ground, dude. He jumped down and attacked.
Oh, okay. I thought he was hanging up.
No.
there.
It's just peekaboo. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Come on.
Okay, begin walking slowly in that direction. Take a look at the mechanical device in the center of the floor real quick, just appraise it.
It looks like it's a partial engine for a jump rail.
Real quick, Yorick sidles over to Corin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss him.
Yeah.
This is why we love Corin.
He elbows her. Heal.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have Whisper dismissed.
5.
Thank you.
All right. So yeah, whisper. And then he says,
Wait, you're even putting away your elemental?
"Let's go."
I think you-
Okay.
Leave him back here with us.
Oh.
And then as soon as you get in the door, he's like, "Shut door."
How do we guarantee my safety?
He's gonna kill you.
He just looks. He's like, "We don't."
Insight check.
Can we see that guy?
Yeah.
Insight check to see if there's no
Insight check to see if he's lying about we're not going to guarantee you safety.
No, is he just planning on killing me as soon as I'm out of sight of my friends?
Oh,
Yes.
You don't have to ask Pedro for that.
no. Go ahead and roll.
All right, I'm using guidance first for.
You cast a spell in front of him.
No.
Okay.
I got a 10.
Okay. He seems trustworthy enough.
You're going to die.
All right, just to be clear, everybody's readying that dagger, firebolt, and
They're gonna close the door.
Yeah, you're gonna ready for if he closes the. Yeah.
All right.
Closing the door.
Connor is not okay with this. He steps forward and shoots at that guy.
Oh, all right.
Don't even care. I'm shooting him.
All right, go for it.
I rolled a 20.
Oh my gosh.
Not natural.
That's a hit. Yeah, obviously.
F that guy. 11.
There we go.
So he's like, he's having you come in. You're walking up slowly. He's like, close the door. And then all of a sudden, there's just blood trickling down his forehead as he falls back. And there's a clap of thunder behind you. There was one waiting on the ceiling to see what would happen. How it's going to play out. He's decided to take a move. So he's going to come down on Homur.
As you would.
As you would. Critical.
As you do.
No, he comes crashing down and drives the spiked club into you for 8 damage.
So Yorick's reaction is going to go off whenever that's appropriate.
Yep. You go ahead.
12.
That's a hit.
Cool.
Yay. We hit something.
Finally.
We did it.
A whole new world.
1 damage.
Let me go ahead and put that in.
Yeah.
Odin's turn.
Homer, you were going to get killed. That
We'll
guy's
wait
not
for the
true.
map to finish.
Odin's turn.
Alright, that guy's still around, I guess. So I'm just gonna. How close is he to me?
There's no way that guy was going to
16 feet.
Absolutely
Okay, so I can
not.
get up there easily enough and stab him with the rapier.
Oh, yeah.
We had a plan. One left.
16 to hit.
16.
Come on, man. All plans are TBD.
So, yeah, you rush forward, hop over, and plunge your rapier into him for how much damage?
Yeah, let's check that. I was about to roll a d4 for my rapier.
Don't do that.
Yeah, no. Let's see. That's a 7 damage.
So you're just doing 7 damage to him?
Yeah.
Okay. You run him through, and he falls back. You kind of collapse on him because you... Yeah, he had no... What?
Well, would it count as flanking with me and he'd get the die 6 for sneak attack?
I mean, it died
He's
anyway.
dead. He dead.
Yeah, he's
Oh, okay.
dead.
Yeah, I mean-
It doesn't really matter.
He's
Yeah.
even more dead.
Guys, I gotta do extra damage.
All right, so yeah, you rush forward and just... You kind of fall on him. You kill him so bad.
I killed him
He's
so
so
hard.
That's the tagline.
50
for the
XP
episode.
apiece.
Cool.
Hey!
You know it.
Struggling.
There's suddenly no magic.
We are 1 XP short.
You're 1 XP short?
Yeah.
One
No
XP.
way.
849.
So we're at 899 now. We're 1 XP.
Well, this has been World Walker's Cog. Thanks for joining.
Pedro, I will murder you.
Yorick steps on a rat for 1 more XP.
Oh, that's so funny. $8.99. Okay.
899 with
How
shipping
did
and
we end
handling.
up with such an odd number?
We beat
The stars.
We killed some
Copies.
dogs.
Oh,
It
man.
was those fucking dogs.
So,
Give me perception checks, everybody.
okay.
Ooh, yay.
Can I?
Nope.
No, no guidance this time. Cool. 7.
13.
Data?
7.
So, I remember that sound.
6.
Oh, wow. All right. Yeah, coast clear. So,
Oh no!
You got that 13, right?
I did hear that.
Oh, boy.
Alright, as soon as I think the coast is clear, I'm going to start investigating.
All right. What are you investigating?
I'm gonna look for how they came in.
There's a door at the other end of the room.
Where there's a
Cool.
dead Grimlock with a bullet through its head.
So you can still
Bet
roll if
there
you want
is.
to, but...
It was a good
Well,
shot.
Yeah.
It's that door.
Okay.
It's the door. I bet it went through the door.
They seem not to want to be followed, so I'm wondering if there's maybe a hidden entrance somewhere in this room. I'm going to look around and
Yeah.
look for hidden door,
I'll
hidden
keep
tunnel,
looking
something.
anyway. So basically, one of us is going to get advantage because we're helping.
What's
How about all
behind
you
the
guys
door?
that got hurt pretty significantly take a second.
What's wrong? Are you... Homer, are you going in the door?
Not going in, but I am trying to make a perception
Okay.
check around it.
Oh, cool. All right.
Guide.
Yep.
Okay, you're just -8 hit points, and Odin's -10. But just
Yeah, maybe
I
spend
only
some
have
hit
5
die.
left.
open the door really quietly.
That's what he's doing. He's been
Stealth
real.
check.
Yeah. Yeah. I assume he was doing it really quiet. So
Don't die.
yeah. So give me a perception check, Homer, please.
All right, I said I guidanced it first,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Yes. Good. Come on. Follow it up with another good one. Yay! I used guidance first, so
Yep.
that puts me at 20.
Nice. So you very quietly
the
open the
mysteries
door,
of the
crack the door, and you lean forward a little bit, and
They've got a cave
you can
troll.
hear them talking. They say, hurry up, get together, hide, kill the outsiders. They can't come in. We can't let them in."
So they might have come in through the door.
What'd they say?
You just shut the door again.
Hey, dude, what they say?
What'd your investigation check get, Yorick?
Oh, good question.
And I'm helping, so you get it.
Investigation. 13.
All right, so you've checked 2 of the walls, but you're not finding anything.
Rocks.
I think they came in through the door.
Rocks, indeed.
All right, you
There was
check if that
an ant
door
in
opens.
here.
I'll check if this rock opens.
So
Well, I think
Corin hasn't come in
found-
yet, by the way. She's still in the hallway.
Oh, it's safe.
Yeah, is there a way to check to make sure that everybody's gone from this room?
It looks like.
I
It
guess-
looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Corin.
assuming if I couldn't find a secret door, I couldn't find any creatures pretending to be doors either.
Fair. What's up, Homer?
Guys, I'm gonna pretend to be a door.
they're over there.
Oh, okay.
Corin
Yeah,
takes a
maybe
few
you
steps
guys
back.
should.
They're readying an ambush.
Going.
Oh, okay.
It's time
Okay,
to go.
Corin. Corin, come in here.
Why?
They're saying,
So that
You're just going to make me
So
go
that
over
you-
there.
No. Shh, honey, sweetheart. We need you because we need to be in our best health. It's in all of our best interest that we're alive by the end of this, and it's in our best interest that you are alive, and we are going to keep you safe.
That's
Have we
why
kept
I'm
you safe
coming
so
in. I'm
far?
fine.
I know.
I am particularly fond of living.
I mean, in this specific instance,
Oh,
have we kept you safe?
yes.
To be fair, you're still alive, so I mean, really, total.
She slowly creeps in. And
All
she
right.
says, "Who needs help?"
Do we want to burn those spells or do we want to burn hit die?
I probably could.
Well, she's
Burn it,
already
guys.
healed
Okay, that's fine.
Homer up for
I
5.
can use some then.
Oh, Homer was by the door farthest from where she was.
Well, she's a long range one. She did a healing word.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
And
How
then,
much health? How much health do you have, Homer?
My total is 12.
Oh, okay. So
I was
you're
at
always
4.
going to be worse off than me. Yeah, I only have 5 left right now. So
I mean, could we spend hit die or?
Does that take 15 minutes?
no.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I might
Just
do
kind of like
that.
catching
Roll
our
a hit die. Save the because we don't want
spells
to do.
for.
Yeah, I'm going to burn a hit die.
Okay.
8.
Can one of us please just stand next to this door while I take a look around this workshop, see if there's something we can use?
Okay,
All right.
I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna stand away from it, but I'm aimed at it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right on.
Yorick, can you help me look at some of these devices? You mentioned before we should use the assets available to us, so let's look around for anything we can make things of.
Yep, Yorick will help him.
All right.
For the
It's
hit
like
die,
that
'cause
part. It's like that
I've
part in
never
the
heard-
Lego movies where they build something to save the day.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. That's nice.
So I add stuff to my hit die. I've never burned one before.
Yeah, you had your Constitution modifier.
Okay, so okay. Cool.
All right. So yeah, you're catching your breath, and then so you're looking around the shop, but I mean, like, what are you trying to build?
Real
giant
gun.
cannon.
You know, that's
That's a
good
very good
question.
question.
Ideally, these guys. I know grass works with electricity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would it be reasonable to make like a Tesla coil?
No.
In the next hour?
Especially because you're not really an engineer. You're just kind of familiar. So, like, you've been good so far at looking at stuff and figuring out how it probably works. But, like,
But not actually
yeah,
construct.
you yourself are not an engineer. So it's, yeah.
That's a skill, isn't it?
Not one that's currently in the available game.
It's in the next patch.
Well, Yorick's looking anyway and seeing if he can see anything that'll help him with decode that glove.
You know how? I mean, you know the instructions. You're just trying to still figure it out. Red and blue wires.
But
Yep.
there's also a green one on the bottom.
All right, how are we taking these guys out in the next room?
What's something that looks like I can carry it and probably looks like it might have some buttons and would hurt? I am Brian.
What? What?
No, nothing.
What'd I do?
What do I find that looks like I can carry?
You go what?
If I can't find because I don't have engineering, what is something I look like I can carry that looks like it's complicated?
I mean, that you can carry. The problem is that this room was being used to construct a partial engine. So, I mean, like, imagine walking up to a partial engine. Like, there's nothing you could really grab. I mean, you could grab, like, a big gear, so you could hurl it.
He picks
You know what I
up
mean?
the engine.
You could try picking up the engine, but it's too heavy.
Pick up something less than 5 pounds.
Yeah, 4 strength sucks.
Well, I was talking about your hurl spell thing.
Catapult.
Oh yeah.
I guess you
That's all
could.
this good
Yeah, you
technology
could
is
pick up
used
some
for.
things so that you could hurl it later with your catapult spell.
You know what? Yeah, why not? Let's see if there's like a sharp gear and now a blunt gear.
Sure. Yep. You get a couple.
Piercing,
You get an
slashing,
assortment of
fletch-
debris.
All right, so how are we taking out these guys in the next room? We got a crowd of them. Do you want to do the oil and fire method or just choke them at the
'Cause that
doorway?
always works.
Yeah, maybe let's try someone who has the highest strength.
Let's see, hold on, let me check my strength.
Odin,
I have,
right?
Yeah, it's
I think
okay.
it's
Actually, maybe
me.
we should ask Corin to
I
do
have a
it.
+2 to strength.
Corn's not going anywhere near that door.
She says, "What's up?"
Could you throw a bottle of oil for us?
Sure. Why?
No reason.
Do
Thanks.
you want to light up the next room where all of them are planning to ambush us so that we'll be aware of their position and they will lose the advantage?
Also, probably burn them alive.
Yeah,
But
you
weren't
can
they
run as
hiding
soon as
above
you
the
throw
door
it.
in the last room?
Yeah.
If you light the fire, wouldn't it just mean that you can't go in?
Actually, that's a good question. So, are these ceilings low enough so that a fire on the ground would burn someone on the ceiling, or is this
No.
a
I
high
mean, this is lamp oil fire. It's not going to be like a raging inferno.
Ah, okay.
Guys,
Yeah,
we're
we're-
gonna smoke up the ceiling.
Yeah,
We're
maybe
gonna
we
smoke
should
them
just
out.
look up. I mean, that works.
But we can't. We couldn't see them in this room when they were on the
Correct.
ceiling, right?
Yeah, because they're in the room and up.
You know,
Right.
I haven't cast a spell, but I think it's. I have tried to cast. I've cast guidance. Time for a level 1 spell. Mage armor. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm worth it.
Because I'm worth it. That's great. So, yeah, you watch as Homer kind of focuses on himself, and this wind, this kind of steam picks up and almost like comes out from underneath him and then wraps around and fortifies into this kind of like a thick, it's almost like see-through crystal-like armor, and then it fades away. So you know it's still there, but you can't see it.
Nice.
All right,
Okay,
so
so it looks-
Yorick's pretty sneaky. Plus, he has cunning action. Why doesn't he just poke his head in and cast a spell at the ceiling? Does that sound reasonable?
Yes.
So are you
All right,
casting?
Hey, hold up.
That's
We
the
have rope,
question.
right?
We have
Let's
lots
tie
of
rope around your ankle so we can drag you back if you get hit.
Oh, for heaven! I have cunning action. I don't need no rope.
Around his
I'm just
ankles, so we
saying.
restrict his mobility?
Fine, around his waist.
That's a good. Tie my legs together. That'll help me.
I don't think he's going. He's not saying he's going like deep into the room so that if he dies, we're gonna have to pull him back out. He's like going to the doorway, shooting a fireball at the ceiling, right? Like,
yeah. Although Homer, you could help me here. Can you give me some of that guidance?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Is that a plus or an advantage?
It's extra
it's a
D4.
plus-
Extra
It's a
D4.
Oh, I don't get a roll? Okay.
Well, he rolls a D4, and that's what I get.
Oh, I don't. I mean, I wasn't trying to reappropriate the D4. I was just.
Reappropriate the D4. I like that.
Here he wants to know if the mage armor smells like methane. I hope not. One.
All right.
All right. So.
One.
Yeah, Yorick's going to with guided data.
Yeah, you get +1. My guidance was not great.
+1. All right. Yorick feels ever so slightly more confident as he.
I do have an
pokes
idea
his-
though. I could summon Whisper, have him rush into the room to draw their attention, maybe give you an advantage to the shot. Or you could send your bird through the room.
Oh, actually, yeah. The steam could assist me, right? A creature can assist a player, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pedro. Yeah. All right. Send steam in. I'll.
Well, thinking about it, don't you have a bird?
I have a bird. I don't want him to die though. It takes an hour to summon.
But birds are small and hard to hit.
Give me perception checks.
Yeah, I think we
Better
waited too
this
long.
TBT was a great name in hindsight.
TBD. 19. You can hear them moving things around the room.
Crap. Let's go. All right.
Kick down that door.
You gonna send your steam in or not?
I'm gonna send Whisper in and
All right,
just
send Whisper in.
whisper.
Yorick readies the firebolt for if they appear.
Sorry,
Is that the official?
That's me telling Whisper, like, okay, we're about to do something really dangerous. I need you to just dash into that room and look really scary for a moment.
All right.
I'm really sorry if stuff comes at you.
Let's roll initiative.
All right.
Guys, with all the sound effects that Data does, we really need to get Pedro a stream deck so he just has a bunch of buttons that he can press to activate.
I thought about it, yeah.
There we go.
All right. Connor?
14.
Nice. Homer?
16.
Odin?
16.
And then Yorick?
14.
You guys are gonna have to have a dex measuring contest.
Forfeit.
Sorry. Good resist.
That was good. That was good. It's D-Day. So, all right. Corin is waiting. She's holding her action. She's readying an action.
Were we healed up to full when Corn healed us, or?
I don't know. I gave you the number. I gave you 5.
Oh, he told me 5. Thank you.
Yeah.
So,
I was like, I don't know. Sorry.
thank you, Brian.
No more.
So Corin's waiting. Odin, what are you doing? Okay.
Sorry. I don't think I'm going to be rushing in.
That's
I
fair.
think I'm going to wait because they have their plan already.
Okay. Not ready in action?
You could take a
Definitely
ready action with a dagger.
Better prepared than
I
us.
could already a dagger.
For what? What's the trigger?
When when someone drops onto Whisper, I'm going to throw a dagger.
Okay. Homer?
Should I wait till everyone else is ready?
No, because we're gonna go after you anyways.
All right.
All right. So is Whisper blowing the door open or going underneath it?
We need to open the door.
Yeah, I'm opening the doors, kind of stepping behind it, and Whisper's rushing.
Okay. Yep. So Whisper rushes in. Let's do attacks.
Whisper, take the dodge.
I'm going to take this moment to remind everyone that this stream is sponsored by
Oh my God.
Oreos.
Whisper takes 13 damage from the first attack.
Whisper's dead. Sorry
Actually,
about,
Whisper
sorry about
does-
your summoner problems.
Whisper survives that shot. Whisper
And,
Whisper's a beast.
The second one does 10 as well.
Whisper is gone.
Okay, so you watch as
Okay.
2 more Grimlocks drop from the ceiling, and you watch as the steam just disperses.
All right. Reaction times.
Yeah, my action was readied, so...
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, so we go back up. Odin first.
Is he dead?
Yorick didn't have an action ready because we didn't go to Yorick yet. So this is
Right.
Odin.
that's why I said.
Oh, I thought I prepped it before the door opened.
No, you guys decided not to because you're going to go in initiative order anyway.
Okay.
You're just to be fair, you're next, Yorick, so it's the same thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's, I don't want to tear this
Okay,
family apart. Odin,
11 to hit
11 to hit.
with a dagger.
That's a hit.
Oh boy. They don't have high ACs, do
No,
they?
no, they've been getting
4
destroyed.
HP.
That was a terrible roll. 4 damage.
4 damage. It's gonna pull through. Yorick,
I'll hit that same one. I rolled 13.
13's a hit.
All right.
Oh,
D10.
I'm gonna say this. That while I was investigating, I probably picked up my dagger.
Okay.
So
7 damage.
7 damage. All right. So you watch as Odin rushes forward and quickly throws a dagger from his cloak, and it takes a step back, and then suddenly there's a firebolt in its face, and it flies back, and it's dead.
The old 2-tap.
Connor.
I'm gonna shoot at the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Oop, it fell right out of my hand, but it landed on 19, 27.
27 is obviously hit.
12.
12.
Damage.
And you watch as there's that clap of thunder again, and then this one flies back too as Connor gets it square in the forehead. New round. Corn still holding. Odin.
oh boy. Let's see. How far away are they?
There's, I mean, the 2 bodies.
Yeah, the 2 bodies.
Oh,
How
the
far
2
is
bodies.
it?
I don't know how far were you when you threw your dagger.
Yeah, I mean, there's 2 there
No,
and
I
40
don't.
more on the
I
ceiling.
don't want to throw a dagger. I want to rush in.
So how far
Like
is
a
the
right
door? I'm asking you, how far were you when you threw your dagger? It's up to you.
I probably got up closer to the door.
So you're 10 feet from the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Around there.
Okay, so you want to rush
Yeah.
in?
Yeah, because I've got a lantern in one hand, so.
All right, so you rush in, and then another one drops from the ceiling. What's your AC?
14.
14. So this one misses, but the one that follows up comes crashing down on you for 8 damage.
This was a bad decision.
Homer? Oh, sorry. Then you rushed in, so it is your turn now.
Yeah. So,
I can do a lot if you want to put one at disadvantage.
let's see. So there's 2 in the middle of the room,
Yep.
or are they dead? Okay, so they're alive. For some reason, I was thinking they were dead or whatever.
2 died,
Oh.
2 more fell on you.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be nice if those 2 were dead, but, you know,
So
c'est la vie.
I don't like the guy that hurt me, as expected.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him with my rapier. Oh, look at that focusing on my camera. My camera was really badly focused.
All
All
right.
right. Oh, I should probably roll to hit. I rolled damage first.
That's ambitious. Saying a lot about yourself.
That's an 8 to hit.
Oh, no. So
Yeah.
they caught you off guard. You swing wildly and do not connect.
See, that good roll ended up being on the damage because I rolled an 8 on damage.
Yep. Homer?
Catapult.
Catapult.
They roll a dexterity check.
Thank you. Okay.
What's that? You need a
Fail.
junk cannon from Fallout for that.
Oh, yay. Take 18 points of damage.
All right. So,
Holy
you
crap.
drop a large gear on the ground, not too large because it's in the weight limit, and then something this blast of air launches it forward past your friends, and clunks it right in the head and sends it flying back to you. It's dead on impact.
Cool.
Yorick.
Yeah, so there's one in the room. I'm gonna do the old-fashioned firebolt. I can. Oh, there's 20. 13.
13's a hit.
7 damage.
7 damage. All right. So you let loose another blast of fire that impacts him squarely in the chest. He's still up, though, but he's obviously kind of trying to pat down the burns that are on his chest. After
All
that,
right.
we come up to Connor.
Finish him off.
All right, I'm gonna shoot. I'm at the last one. It's a 7. Okay. 15.
That's a hit.
9 damage. Oh wait, that's funny. It's actually 13 damage.
13
I haven't
damage.
been adding my +4 to any of my damage rolls.
All right, so yeah, another shot right in the chest, and it flies back, and there's no more Grimlocks in sight.
Cool. Okay, well, now the room's lit
No!
up.
No! Oh.
Corin's
He
still
forgot
holding.
about the.
There's more.
Odin.
Probably, but
Plenty more to save.
last one left alive.
All right.
So there's no more in sight. I want to make a perception check. See if
Yeah, look around the room.
see if I can just find any more.
Okay.
Should the rest of us help?
Okay.
You're not in the room, I don't think.
So that's a natural 20 plus 3.
Okay. So you see them above you.
Cool.
Yeah.
There are more.
I'm gonna throw a dagger.
So
straight up.
them as in.
Plural. Multiple.
Yeah.
2 more.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 more. Okay. I'm gonna throw a dagger straight up.
All right. So
Okay.
yeah, you nose them up and quickly whip a dagger upwards.
Yep. Let's see. Ooh. 16 to hit.
All right.
That's a 6 damage.
6 damage. All right. So it catches him in the shoulder, and he almost loses his grip and falls, but he's still holding on. Homer, you notice that Odin's in the room, and he quickly looks up and throws a dagger immediately. See you running in there?
Yeah. If I do manage to kill another one, please, it is to knock them out.
Okay. All right.
Catapult.
All right. Yeah, so you run in there and you throw a piece of junk on the ground as you run forward. Hool of the North. What's up, man?
It's a girl.
What's up? Not man. Sorry.
Oh, that's Holly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hello, Holly.
I don't know.
I don't know Holly. So what'd you get?
He has to make a dex save.
I'm sorry. Thanks.
Come on, Pedro, whip out that dex.
He passes.
I'll just put these over here.
All right, yeah. So you run in there and you throw a piece of junk on the ground, and then you bring the steam underneath it up. It flies in the ceiling with a loud crash, but it kind of lets go with one hand and just barely gets out of the way of it. After that is Yorick.
Yeah, Yorick's not going to go in the room, but he's going to stand near the doorway and shoot a fireball from there.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna creep inside. Take your shot.
13 again.
That's a hit.
All right. That is the wrong dice. 3 damage.
3 damage. So another just like rip of fire pulls itself out of your palm, launches forward, crashes into it, and it almost like it's gonna fall, but it holds on just a little while longer. After Yorick is Connor.
That one's almost dead. Shoot the other one.
Okay. I'll shoot the other one. Sure, why not? We'll leave one
With that cannon of yours.
almost. We'll leave one almost dead for any questioning. That would be a 21,
That's a hit.
and that is 11 damage.
All right, so you take a shot, connects it in the chest, and it falls down, and that's it. There's no moving, no twitching. It's done.
Okay.
This last one.
Grab the other one for questioning.
Grab him.
He's kind of freaking out, and he looks around. And then he's going to... Who is furthest in the room? Is that Odin still?
I think so, because I went to the middle of the room.
Yep. He's going to leap at you, bring his metal club on you, and you just dodge out of the way. Like it tears a piece of your cloak,
God.
but you're fine. After that, we move back to Corrin, who's just like, anytime you guys need it, let me know. Come on in. She's sitting back and hiding still. And then we move to Odin.
Yeah, so, well, how badly damaged does this guy look? The guy that just attacked.
How
You
bad does it
took
look?
10 in all, and 11 killed the last one.
Yeah. He doesn't look great.
Okay, so as much as I want to murderize him... Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to rapier. Stab him.
You're gonna what?
I'm going to stab him with my rapier.
Oh.
I mixed up my words.
Yep. Got you. That's fair.
Because I'm good at my first language.
Alright. So you're gonna
And
stab
only
him?
language. Yeah, maybe. Let's see.
Well, he was the only one left in the room.
That's a
He
nine.
is the
he's
last one. A 9 to hit?
Yeah.
So you plunge forward recklessly, but you don't connect.
Yeah.
It's Homer's turn. So it looks like it's now Yorick's turn.
It's a negative one, yeah.
Ooh. That's rough. But
Dogs are back.
Oh, man.
oh, sorry.
Dogs
Yorick.
are by their ghosts.
Yeah, Yorick's gonna come in and knock him out with the rapier. I don't know, butt him with the handle of it or something. 20-something.
All right. Damage.
Damage. 8. I knew I needed that for something. 3 damage.
All right. So you rush forward, spin the rapier, and then clock him across the face with it and send him flying back, and he's knocked out.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah, this room, now that you guys have a chance to actually survey it, this room is 60 to 80 feet in size.
Big.
It has a much bigger and more complete jump rail engine inside that towers up 20 feet tall. The room itself reaches up pretty substantially high. It's got an 80-foot tall ceiling. There are tools all over the place. Workbenches, lots of wiring and things like that. But there's nothing else in this room.
No doors?
No doors.
No doors. Now, when you say an engine, do you mean like a train engine or like a engine? Like
The engine
something with
failure.
rooms and a driver's seat and all that?
Oh,
Or-
no. Just the actual engine, the mechanical
Gotcha.
gut.
Okay.
What's up, Homer?
Is there any opening for this thing?
Oh, lost data again.
No, he said, is there any opening to this thing?
Oh, I
I'm not
lost him
asking
then.
for
Never
doors.
mind.
I'm asking for anything, like a hatch above.
Right. As far as you can tell, no. It sits down here with no way out.
Oh, so this is just R&D.
All right. Someone help me search this room for a
Yeah.
secret door.
I'll help you.
Where are you looking?
No help.
Because you can't use one investigation check to check the entire cavity.
Says who?
I'm going to go with the GM on that.
Tell you what, let's check the left wall, then we'll check the right wall, then we'll check the back wall.
I think I want to check the. I want to check the floor. Look for a trapdoor.
All right.
Crap.
Should I have given you guidance first?
Well,
You
someone
could
was
have,
helping
but
me.
he already rolled.
Well, I'm getting assistance from someone, right?
I don't know.
Me.
Okay.
Yeah, I was aiding him.
Oh, okay, cool. Yep.
I just could have been more helpful.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So is that advantage?
Yes.
Okay. Thank God.
Sorry, Pedro.
12.
You were about to say something, and then I said yes. Okay.
Oh, I don't remember. Sorry. No, you look through the floor, do a bit of investigation, but you don't turn up any results. Corin's still in the other room.
There aren't any left, are there?
Doesn't look like it. Just the
Oh,
way you
right.
knocked
One of us should probably tie up the unconscious one.
True.
And Corin shouts, "There's one still alive?
Questioning.
You're not sure if he is?"
It was a long fall.
We need to find out where they're coming from so that we can stop them from coming.
Oh, we're
So
doing
you
that
don't
whole
have
thing?
To worry anymore.
Why don't
Excuse
we
me,
just
Yorick.
get the
We're
200 gold?
doing
and
the thing. Come on
we
in.
can leave. She kind of slowly walks inside.
Yorick, can you hand me the rope, please?
Oh yeah, sure.
All right,
So, is there another door in this room or just?
this is it.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go over to. Which wall did they check? Left, right.
The floor.
They
Okay.
checked the floor. Okay.
Under.
They seem to like the ceiling.
You feel like you got the rope pretty tight after a little while, Homer.
Okay. I want to check the right wall.
Okay.
When we came in.
Okay, someone help him.
Connor.
Yorick
Can
will
I
help
have
him.
some rope?
He already rolled.
What?
Can I have some rope, please, Connor?
Oh, sure.
I gave him 50 feet. Don't give him any more.
What'd you get,
Is
Evie?
anyone gonna help me?
Nah, you already rolled.
Yeah. Okay. So that's not great. I don't think I'm gonna find anything.
Okay, so you don't find anything then.
I'll just tell you the number anyway. That's an 8.
No.
Yeah.
We haven't found anything on a 12, so either there's nothing there or I didn't roll high enough.
Can Yorick look a different wall, or is he?
Yeah, you
used
can look at
his,
another wall. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alright. If I'm done with tying up the Grimlock yet, I'll help Yorick.
Okay.
Yeah, help me out
Sorry,
over
Odin.
here.
He probably has like 2 feet of rope around him at this point. He's got 100 feet of rope. He's like just bound. He's like,
All right, give me some rolls for the
Hold up. Guidance first. Guidance first.
He already rolled.
Yeah, sorry, I already rolled. But I got a 15.
You find nothing on that wall either. Yeah,
Okay.
like you're walking, I assume, from left to right or right to left, and kind of patting the wall down.
Yeah, that's the gist of it.
All right, nothing so far.
Okay.
All right. Can I just keep going around the room?
Sure, go.
Checking if that's.
I'll
Oh, okay,
help-
okay.
I'll definitely help with that furthest
Hey,
wall from the door.
Homer, why don't we try that guidance thing?
All right.
Okay, what do we roll?
Real quickly.
I thought that
You
was
have
guidance.
to choose which one to use it on because it only applies to one of them,
Yeah.
and it's a +4. So please
Oh,
make
cool.
it count.
All right. We did right wall that time. Let's do
I did the
the
right wall.
far wall. Yeah.
Okay.
We did the far wall. You did the right wall. So
I thought we did the left wall and the right wall.
I did the right wall first.
Oh,
Oh.
you did the right wall?
Yeah.
Whatever. Wall number 3.
okay. What'd you get?
1 on the first. Oh, hey, halfling lucky. 6 on the first roll. 3 on the second. So 6 plus 4 is 10 plus 5 is 15. Yeah.
How much you? Hold on, wait. What'd you get?
I got 6 on the first roll plus the 4 from the
Okay.
Homer's thing
Oh.
plus my bonus, which is 5 to investigation.
Okay. Yeah, nothing on this either. So you feel like you've done a walking along each wall, doing a thorough search. You found nothing. You've searched the floor, Nothing either. And Corin says, I guess that's that, guys.
Hang on.
Should probably
I
leave.
go back to the other room, try and find like a couple of things timed together, make a long
Stick.
precarious pole.
By the time you turn around, you guys have been spending some time investigating, doing everything you can to kind of scour the room as best you can. By the time you turn around, there's this complicated jumble of ropes tied around this Grimlock. There's not even a Grimlock anymore. It just looks like a rubber band ball equivalent of rope.
with like a face.
And Corin's
breathe
overlooking
in
it,
that
saying,
thing,
like,
right?
I think he can still breathe. Maybe tie it up closer here. This is where his mouth is. Which, if you do,
well-
he won't be able to breathe. Just so you know.
Right.
Do you want to keep looking around the room, or
Did
question
Data
this
freeze, or is he
person?
really into it? Okay.
No,
I think
he
he's
is
really into it.
Okay. Cool.
I could see movement.
Yeah.
Going so.
Okay.
I think we should question him.
All right. Who can be very intimidating?
The only guy that can
Well,
talk to him.
Yep.
Who's going to aid me in being really intimidating?
I can aid you.
Can you translate for someone really intimidating?
Ooh, that is a good question. Could I, like, as a translator for somebody intimidating?
That's not
Well,
really.
if he could
intimidating.
roll at disadvantage, then I'd let him roll at disadvantage. It's kind of hard to
I mean-
translate, like...
I'm
Like
pretty,
a
I'm pretty
reverse Luther.
intimidating.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to be intimidating. It's like, have you seen those?
So he's
Nintendo
starting to stir,
conferences?
and you can hear him
Okay.
starting to find his way out of the ropes a little bit.
Pull out my serrating knife. Gotta get the big.
Trying to make yourself look big.
Then you can hear him say, like muffled, I was like, "Where?
I don't think he can see.
What's going on?
Excuse me. We'll be the ones asking.
Uncover his head.
Could somebody who doesn't need their...
Yeah, I'm gonna start untying his head.
Okay, so as soon as he can get enough of his mouth out, he's just like, and if you guys didn't know, like they have like this really gray, slimy skin. They have kind of like dead long hair that hangs off their head. They have twisted mouths. No Grimlock's mouth looks the same. They're all kind of disheveled and pulled apart. And as he kind of moves forward, he's just like, "What? Where am I?"
We will be the ones asking questions. Now, are you comfortable?
No.
That's not really intimidating. You're trying to be intimidating, but it's not intimidating.
Charisma works both ways. It's all good. Do it. You do you, Data.
Slide the knife closer to his face. Excuse me. We have some questions. I would appreciate your cooperation. Firstly, what is your name?
No have names.
Aw,
Okay.
that's just
Um,
sad.
Everyone should have a name.
Okay. Next question. You're here for food. Is this correct?
Yes.
Okay. Judging by the teeth marks, what do you eat?
Metal.
Thank you. Now, how did you get in?
I'm standing behind Data at this point. I'm standing behind Homer at this point.
What I love is that Data plays the part that he wants to play, so his character is literally smiling in the face of this guy behind his knife. I love it.
You know, honestly, that would be a little more unnerving than if he looked serious. I mean, this is a whole new level of intimidation here.
A come on. Tap him on the side of the head.
No.
No?
No.
No, you didn't get in here?
What?
Sorry, no to what?
Not telling you anything.
Cut his fingers off.
Your people will just kill us. All we want is food. You have all the metal. You don't need any more. This is all we have.
Where did you come from before this?
Underground, far. Your people take all the mines. There's no metal. We're just coming back to take it back.
History check.
You would have to roll this. So you know that the dwarves are industrious, to say the least. I mean, they require tons of metal. The idea that dwarves have a lock on various mining communities throughout Cog, that's not a surprise to you. Like, dwarves are really, really good at locking down finding metal. So, like...
They can smell it.
Yeah.
They name their brotherhoods after it.
They do.
Tis a hint.
Yeah, because, like, yeah, there's no dwarven clans on Cog. They instead form themselves into brotherhoods.
The clan of Greg.
There's a
There's
that's propaganda perpetuated by another player. That is not real.
All right, so yeah, Yorick's gonna see that we're not making a lot of headway here.
We come
he's gonna see him
in
getting frustrated, right?
to eat, and then you keep killing us. So why when we talk to you, you're just going to find out what you want and kill us?
Well, if we find out something we don't want, it might change our opinions. Haven't you ever had a conversation with people before?
This is why no one likes dwarves.
Dwarves aren't very
Dwarves know everything. All
Well, I
the
don't know
time.
everything. And I resent that comment, in spite of the resemblance.
See, always big words, always letting us know we don't matter. You take everything and you share nothing. And if we come in for food, the only thing we can do is come in for food. We don't kill. We just eat. You have this thing outside and it move all over. And then you make more. And they can't leave. But you still make more.
Oh my gosh, the Lorax.
I speak for the metal.
How's it going over there, Homer? What's he
Well-
saying?
I've got him on the ropes.
Literally, that's a great
All
pun.
right,
You
just
get
check.
Homer gets a point of inspiration for the pun.
Wow.
Oh my god, that got me. Oh.
So how are you guys doing tonight?
All right. What would you propose then?
We
Continue this path where you guys keep trying to get food and you get killed? Or we try to find a compromise?
that is how dwarf think. The only way this goes forward is you win.
Not every time.
You just said we try to eat and you'll kill us.
Doesn't mean we win. Both sides lose this way.
Okay, we kill you.
I would prefer that not to happen either.
I want to eat your knife.
Do it.
I'm curious about this.
I'm just yelling "do it" for no reason in the background. Do it.
Actually, Pedro? I have a really, really weird idea I want to try. Do I have your... Oh, you know what? Screw it. What does this taste like? If I let you eat this...
It tastes
will you
like
tell
metal.
But what I mean is there any distinction between the metals?
Yeah. Steel tastes like steel.
Do you have a preferred type of metal you like eating?
I'm a cobalt guy myself.
Oh.
Go for the quality tools.
We'll just go to a Lowe's then.
Hang on, guys.
Lowe's.
Depot.
That's a regional joke right there.
Go to the Home Depot.
I go back. Stay right here.
Yeah, okay.
Here, hold this. I'll be right back. I go to the other room.
You're
Pedro.
giving him the knife?
I am giving my knife to Yorick.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Wait, hold this.
Thanks, buddy. Okay.
Okay, so.
I want to quickly find like as many different metals as I can in the other room as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to make a roll for that? For investigation, or can I just...
No.
Okay.
Okay, so you come back with
What the hell is he
You've
doing?
cobbled together a small buffet.
Okay, so, identify
What
this...
are you doing,
Shut.
Homer?
Quiet, I've got an idea. Negotiations. Alright. Tell me. Just take a small bite of this at the end. Go on.
And he just eats as much as he can. And you can hear the metal grinding and scraping. It should be cutting his throat apart. And it's not.
Okay. Let's try this other one. This one is alkaline, so we're going to get a So
That's
this
smart.
one is a ferrous. Okay. Whoa. Slow. Listen, you bite the finger that feeds you. He's not going to feed you. All right. Now, this is a galvanized.
This feels like sick game. Fatten me up. You eat Grimlock?
No. No, I'm a cook.
Yeah, you
I see where this is going.
You can't move, Pedro.
He can lean back.
man.
He can move the ropes with him.
This is true. Fair enough.
All right. So, I'm just curious. Take a bite of this one. Okay. Good. Now, these are only like little pieces left, so open your mouth wide, please. I am going to... Thank you. Drop them in. Now tell me. What was the last one when they were combined? What was that like?
Like you put a bunch of metal in my mouth and I ate it.
This is why.
You're not talking to culinary experts. Like,
Yeah, you guys put the cook in charge. The chef, I
he's
mean.
the only one we can put in charge.
Homer, how's it? What's happening? We don't know what you're saying. So the guys we've been whispering, and feels like it's getting a little weird over there. Just watching you feed him. Is there
Guys, like,
what's happening?
Do we need to get some salt or something?
Salt is a mineral.
What? We just want to know where they come from so we can stop them from coming.
Right.
Homer, are you trying to give him indigestion so he'll talk? I mean, is that what are we doing here?
This is the strangest interrogation
We should sample
that
more.
I've ever known.
There may be
Good
metals
cop,
I'm
bad
not
cop?
aware of down here. It
I
could
feel like
lead.
we're missing the good cop. The bad cop.
That is true. I could use a bad cop. I grab another piece of metal. Oh, how's this one? I think this one comes from my homeland. It's not exactly great, but you know. Okay, good. When are one of you gonna step in and be bad cop?
I thought you said you had him on the ropes, man.
He doesn't understand what we say, though.
We have no idea what's going on here. So far, you said things were going great, and now we have a buffet.
Johnny gets it.
All we know is that you're feeding him.
It's like, is this part of the greatness happening here, or do you need some help?
All we hear is a bunch of grunting, and now you're feeding him by hand.
Yeah.
Like, are we adopted?
But what about dessert, asshole? Sorry.
All right.
I'm a little worried to go over there with my metal gun
Fair enough.
at this point.
Please, just wait right here. Here, just like munch on this slowly. No? Okay. I gotta talk to them real quick.
Perception checks, anyone?
Okay.
Yeah.
Something's happening other than a buffet.
You got a 6.
19.
19. So no one except for Yorick notices that as soon as you guys turn around, he's going to start eating the ropes.
So, guys, here's the thing.
Yorick's gonna point over at the
compromise.
Hello. Excuse me.
I know. He seems a bit uncultured.
All right.
You know,
Yorick's gonna physically turn his head over to look at the ropes.
I walk back over. Excuse me.
Pedro, are you okay?
He's eating the ropes.
No, stop. Stop it.
It's all I have.
Is rope.
All right. Clearly things have broken down here, Homer. Just tell him. Just tell him if he doesn't tell us where he came, we have no use for him. So we'll kill him.
All right. My friends are saying that if you don't tell us where you came from, we're just going to have to kill you.
Okay.
Yorick,
You were going to kill me anyway.
I don't want to. I mean, maybe.
Oh, well, tell him we'll let him go if he tells us how they got in. Tell him we're only interested in keeping
him on the head, Pedro.
Wow.
One
Why?
side of the knife. Stop.
What?
Stop,
No.
Stop,
I want to leave.
Well, talk. Well, stop. Smack his
Here,
fingers.
wait.
I'm trying to make it hurt, but not kill him. Like smack his fingers.
Here,
Stop.
wait.
Stop.
Wait. Why don't we let him leave?
Yeah, we can. If he tells us how he got in, we'll let him leave and block up the entrance. Tell him we'll do that. That's how
we can watch. We can watch how he leaves.
Yeah.
I mean,
Stop.
This is a very pathetic
Bad
display.
Grimlocked. Bad.
Odin is just disgusted by this display of intimidation.
okay.
Worst interrogation ever.
Stop.
Well,
All right.
I don't like this either.
Well, fine. If I take the ropes off, will you stay here and talk to us?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. Insight check.
That's not happening. I can tell you now. Tell you what, this
It's my finest moment.
What?
Being a Grimlock.
All right.
That's a good point. We should all be taking clips of this moment.
No, what?
Yeah, you guys.
Oh my god.
Yeah, chat.
Okay, so what'd you roll?
Yeah, chat. You can
I got a 20.
save this event for all eternity by making a clip of this.
It'll be on YouTube anyway. So, what'd you roll?
Where none of them are on YouTube.
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't hear. I can't hear data. Nat 20. All right. Yeah, he's cool, man. He's gonna stay.
All right, fine. Start untying him. At least what hasn't been eaten yet.
Yeah. So he
So
starts.
you fed him. Now you're letting him go.
We're gonna talk.
Oh.
Corin, you can hear the door slowly close as Corin's on the other
Yeah,
side of
Corin,
it.
you hang out over there.
Yeah. Okay. No problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick near Corin.
Well, she's on the outside. Like, she's left the room. Like, as soon as you guys...
I know, but it sounds good to have somebody with her just in case.
Sure.
No, Connor's leaving because he has a metal gun.
Well, I want to protect Corin.
That's good.
Grimlock, the Grimlock stands up and is like, it's been weird.
It certainly has.
Goodbye.
All right, so Homer, tell him he can leave as long as he tells us how to get out, so we can block up the entrance.
I think he's planning on leaving.
Is he bleeding? Can we follow the trail of blood? Like nick an artery or something, so he slowly bleeds out on his way out.
No, what? I mean,
give him a bag with a small hole in it. It'll just like trail.
We can soak him in oil.
So now what? Because
now I guess we talk. We get to know each other a little better. We try to find some type of compromise. I'm sorry, Grimlock. I am trying. I am not a dwarf who knows everything. You're right. I act like a little self-centered and like I knew everything and I keep secrets.
Grimlock and Grimlocks want to eat. Dwarves don't want us to eat. Who wins?
What's his main concern?
He's like this. He's like, the rest of the group can at least see him go like.
Can you at least tell what his main concern is? You have yet to translate anything, so we don't know what's happening.
Why isn't he showing us the way out?
Sorry. His main concern is that the dwarves are inadvertently starving his people.
Oh, well, why don't we mention that maybe we could talk to the dwarves and see if they could have, like a junkyard or something. I'm sure there's some spare metal.
Corin leans over and she's like, if we do that, though, won't we lose their trust? They're paying us to kill them, and they're cannibals.
They're paying us to get rid of them.
You're in the other room. This is only Connor.
Right,
no, Corin. I mean, number one, there's only one of them left, and he's not doing so well. But number two is that the solution isn't just to kill these ones right here.
We have to kill the rest.
Well, that or because I get the feeling that they're kind of like ants. Are there ants in this world? I'm sure there are.
Yeah.
Everywhere has ants.
Yeah, there totally are.
And that they
we've evolved past ants here on the steam powered world of Cog. We have picnics, my man.
We only have fantasy ants here.
Fantasy ants.
What are they? Those soldier type kings? They're like the four legs bipedal kind of.
So, anyways,
Lamar somethings.
So, I think what would if they're honestly just trying to eat, which is kind of what maybe I gathered from what Data told me, but probably not. Is that if they're just trying to eat, then maybe there's a better way that they could not be invading this section and ruining everything.
But what if they come to Falas and eat the forged?
Well, what if they are given an alternative to eating anything that someone has built?
Oh, and she kind of looks, she's like, oh, hey, the dwarves are really greedy. They're not going to give away any metal. They kind of have a monopoly on the metal.
Oh, well,
but isn't there like any scrap yards or something like that? Yeah. We met a guy not too long ago that built a whole bunch of metal statues of forged that could probably be great snacks for the Grimlocks. So I'm sure somebody's making some junk that they don't need.
So we just have to convince the dwarves. Why don't we just go to the dwarves now then? If this isn't going anywhere.
Yeah, that's kind of what I think.
Go get the dwarves.
And frankly, we could even kill this guy. It doesn't seem to matter too much.
Well, don't we need some sort of emissary?
I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about. So
we've got a translator.
Sure.
Yeah.
Should we leave him alive?
Only if he leads us out.
What are they saying? Why are they shouting? Why are they hiding behind doors?
Oh, because they're afraid you're going to eat their stuff.
What, in dwarf stuff?
What?
Dwarf stuff only. We hate dwarves.
Okay, that's fair. Sorry.
Yeah, terrible
But,
people.
Okay,
Gross.
I get that.
What's he saying?
He says dwarfs are gross.
Balls of
Tell him to go where there aren't any dwarves.
Corin's slowly walking upstairs. If you're coming with her, Connor.
I mean, I'm keeping her safe. I'm trying to. Guys, I think we need to. Corn's leaving. I'm gonna try and keep her safe, but
Leaving? Why?
All right.
because
Grimlocked,
we're stuck.
listen.
What?
Your ways are different from mine. I'm sorry that I don't
eat and you
understand.
kill.
We do that a lot. Yes.
Listen, I try to create. But you're right, and I don't know what to say to that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All right, are we gonna have him show us the way out? Connor said
Grimlocked,
something about
if you
taking
wanna
him
be
with
on
us.
your
What are we
way,
doing?
'cause these guys have got other stuff that they want to take care of, and it sounds like they're getting a little impatient. Maybe you should go.
Yeah, you guys leave and then I'll go.
No, you either. Oh well, okay. I didn't hear that.
All right, he's asking us to go first.
No. We follow him out and block up the entrance.
What's he saying?
What are we doing?
Why can't he talk like you?
Oh, he's getting very, very impatient.
Why? He gets to leave and eat whenever he wants.
Yeah, but he can't appreciate good taste.
I do love a good soup.
You threw it. You threw my
Oh
soup.
my gosh. So you leave so I can leave.
Well,
My character left, so I'm gonna go to the restroom.
Yep, all right.
Just tell him that we're blocking up the entrance so they can't get in here.
Yeah, tell him we're just trying to keep him out of here. That's all we care about today.
oh, fine. I'm gonna translate that. I don't think it's gonna go well.
That's fine. We just want to know how to keep him out of this room.
And
Stop, nameless PC.
What is it? You ain't go first.
It's what's going on. So
That's where we're trending. Yeah.
Listen, we just want to close up the exit to this space.
Well, then we starve.
There's no other place you can get food.
What?
There is no other place you can find metal.
Yeah, wherever we go to eat metal, you'll just kill us. Dwarves take all the mines. Dwarves take all the cities. Dwarves take all the flying ships, the flying boats in the sky. There's metal on there. The dwarves take those too. So where is there metal the dwarves not take? You ask us to starve. If you starve us, just kill us.
All right. Yorick's out of patience.
I'm just going to hit him with
he's
the
gonna-
side of my knife, trying to knock him unconscious.
All right.
Is it a surprise attack?
No, but he's not surprised you're attacking him. You're a dwarf. But go ahead and roll disadvantage because you don't have or you don't add your proficiency bonus to the attack. Is all.
I don't what?
You don't add your proficiency bonus to this attack because this is not a weapon you're proficient in.
A knife?
I don't think so. Are you proficient with knives? It's a serrated. I mean, it's not really a dagger. It's made to.
That's true
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's not.
Yeah,
from
it's
my
not. It's not a formal weapon. Yeah.
So just don't add my proficiency.
Correct.
Cool. So -3. Again.
Oh, so we're killing him? Is that what we're doing?
He goes. He's going for it. Must be a great roll.
Okay.
1. Ooh. So he's just like, I don't think so.
No, wait, real quickly. It's a natural 1.
Right. In 5e, they don't do anything spectacular for natural ones.
Yay!
Yeah. Yorick.
Leave him alive! Leave him alive!
All right, you know what? I'm gonna knock him out. I'll hide and watch where he exits. How
All
about
right,
that?
go for it.
All right, I'm gonna knock him out. 17 plus math.
All right, so you knock him out. All right, so.
Alrighty.
And he clumps over to the ground. He's just like, hungry.
All right.
You know the buffet I brought?
Mm-hmm.
Gonna get a sack, gonna tie it up into kind of a.
Okay.
Bit of a
So
bag
meanwhile,
and-
Connor and Corin are up there talking to the main guy, Psalm.
Mm-hmm.
And Corin's like, yeah, so we got him down there. We just need you guys to talk to him because he keeps talking. Like, we've got to... Our dwarf can talk to him, and they're having, like, a huge conversation. Like, I think there's a lot of breakthroughs, and none of us can understand them. So this is your chance to talk to them and really find out why they're eating all your stuff. And Saul's like, well, I know why they're eating it all, that they're vermin. They come into all of our places and they eat up all our metal. That's what they do. They're hungry.
I get the feeling that maybe if there was a place that they could just have metal to eat, that maybe they wouldn't come here anymore.
Yeah, probably.
Do you guys have like a scrapyard or something where all your like junk
I'm
metal?
not feeding rats. I'm not gonna make like a big old like hole of cheese so that like rats can eat. Because anything I drop on the floor, I'm not gonna touch anymore.
Well,
are you guys not gonna wipe them out? Is that what I'm hearing?
no. We killed everybody that was in there except for one guy. Then we're using him as bait to try and figure out where to go. I think, hopefully. I think that's what happened when I left. I don't know. I came back and you guys were trying to stab him. So no, we're still gonna try, but I have a feeling that the problem's gonna keep happening until.
Oh, I was hoping you guys would take me up my offer of like finding out how they're getting in.
Oh yeah, we're hoping to. We're hoping to.
Cool.
Yeah. But
do I need to come down there?
No, I don't think so. I mean, if you guys aren't willing to like have a junkyard that maybe you could feed a rat.
No, because then more will
then,
come.
Well, I think they're going to keep coming anyway. Like they're just down there.
I don't know about this. Why don't you just get your guys out of there and I'll find somebody else?
And they seem like maybe they can talk, like actually talk.
Yeah, they can talk. They're Grimlocks. They speak real stupid.
Well, yeah, but I think it's actually like a language that maybe you just don't understand, and you're being a little rough on them.
We're the most charismatic group.
Yeah, bring your group up. We're good here. I'll find someone else to do the job. Don't worry about it.
Well, they're already dead, so we've already done it.
We'll pay you something.
Okay.
Yeah, great. Just kill the last one and come on up. And Corin's like, yeah, that sounds fair. We should kill them. Yeah.
I agree.
And she's leaving.
It's fine.
All right. So
I don't care.
Yeah. As you've knocked him out, that's Connor and Corin have figured out the conversation. They just walk back in, and you see that in a pile of ropes lays a knocked out Grimlock.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in and retrieve my rope.
What happened?
Negotiations broke down.
I have no idea. Homer fed him a buffet, and then we tried to get him to leave, but he wouldn't leave for some reason, and so
He doesn't want you to know where he's going, guys.
all right, so my plan is to just hide here when he wakes up, I'll watch where he goes.
You're part of the system. I just saw that data.
Okay, well, I hate to say this, but so we tried to talk to the dwarf in charge,
And he says we get to kill them all.
Corin, hear me out.
But hang on, Homer. So they would like us to remove this dwarf forcibly,
What dwarf?
And
Grimlock,
sorry,
yes.
the Grimlock. Yeah, sorry.
Oh. Don't make that mistake up there, Coincidence.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. The guys are they kind of think that they're just like rats, and so turns out dwarves are a little bit racist. So maybe that kid was right.
Like all dwarfs?
Well, clearly not you.
Are you sure? Because I think I don't know.
Are you a little bit racist?
I'm a little
That
bit
was his hidden
country.
character trait.
I missed it. So, but yeah, so we're kind of pulled off the job a little bit. So
Are we? Do we get anything for this job?
He said he'd give us
they're
something.
they're gonna pay us something.
Yeah.
Okay. Can
Probably just the 200.
Damn it, he can't read.
So what? You're not gonna wait till I figure out where this guy escapes to? We're just gonna kill him?
We would
Call it
like to do
quits?
that. We would like to stall and see this guy go. I'm just wondering if maybe we should tell him that if he comes back, they're just gonna keep
Wait.
killing him.
But if he gets up and he sees us here, then
Stealth.
Yeah,
Fine.
the
We're gonna go to
idea
the other-
was for you all
stay,
leave.
Yorick, stop. You stay here. Watch him. We're gonna go up.
oh, we get to leave. Oh man, Corin's gone.
Not completely. I chase after Corin.
I'll see you on the upside.
All right,
this catfish?
I'll hang around and wait for him if we want to find out where these go and get that bonus.
What now?
You guys want the bonus or not?
Yeah.
I'd love the bonus. I just don't know if we're gonna get it. So
Well, if we figure out how they're getting in, I mean,
Yeah,
we
that's
get-
all he asked is how they're getting in. All right,
So I
you
try
all
to
get
stop
out of here. Hey,
Corin
you.
before she goes out.
She's still running, but she's like, "What's up?
Stop, so we can talk.
We did. We're leaving. What?"
No,
she
no,
stopped.
talk to
She's
me, I
like,
can't keep up. She stopped.
"What's up?"
Okay. Listen. In order for us to get some more of the money, York needs to see where they're going.
Yeah.
She doesn't care.
I mean, let him.
Just let her
But we had to leave, right?
Right, but we should all go as a group. I mean, if York is still down here when we try to leave, they're gonna know we're not all out of there.
I'm confused. I'm just gonna follow you. I thought we were leaving the area so that Yorick could hide. She just gets right behind you.
We are. I thought she was like running all the way to the door to get out.
Yeah, I
That's
thought
why I
that'd
was-
make us look really well hidden if we were gone.
Okay.
She's
well,
like, "I'm
hang
just
on.
gonna follow you," and she gets right behind you.
You know,
All right.
something just occurred to me. Yorick can't see in the dark.
That's true.
Hmm.
This is. I know.
Do you
I'm
want
excited
Homer to
about
go
this
back
plan.
and you hide Homer?
Okay, so what are the rest of you guys doing? Are you leaving Yorick to hide?
Do I need to go and have York hide me?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go set my lantern on the engine. Just, cast some light around the area. Hopefully
Okay.
he doesn't notice it.
Okay, and then everyone's leaving but Yorick, right?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hide. Oh, Homer, get you. I could
Yes,
use a
Yorick?
little. I could use a little more help on my stealthing here. You got
Doodly-doo.
it? Got any more of that
All right. So you gives you guidance.
guidance? Yeah, some of that.
Gives you a 2.
2. Okay, cool. Yorick's gonna hide near the door in case he has to make a hasty exit. (11 plus 2, 13 plus 6, 19.
All right. So yeah, you hide underneath a workbench and you kind of drop some cloth down so that it looks like it's just like another shelf, and you feel pretty confident. The rest of you are leaving the room.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
I'm just gonna wait till he wakes up.
So, Corin. I'm sorry this job made you uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But, people have different needs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to be eaten.
No, that's perfectly reasonable.
Okay.
I wouldn't want you to get eaten.
Yeah. I can't afford new legs.
You can buy new legs?
Well, yeah.
Wait, what? I thought forts were just kind of built from the beginning, and they were as they are.
Mm-hmm.
So if you lost your legs, how would you get new ones?
I'd have someone make me some new ones. They'd put it up.
But how would that work? Would it be like if I lost a leg and somebody made me a prosthetic leg and I could use it, but it would not be like a leg, or would you?
Oh, no. See, with the forged we have okay, this is kind of weird. We have magic coursing through our entire system. We have arcane markings inside of us.
Mm-hmm.
So like we don't have a complicated like when you guys get cut, there's all these like threads, and there's all this like blood, and then there's things that do this, and then they go and they stop, and we're just like metal and magic. So like if we lost a leg, I would just go get a new one.
An even better leg with more death traps.
Also, Pedro, this was just to be filler while we waited for Yorick to.
All right,
the guy
cool.
to wake up.
So you hear him get up finally, and then he mutters something in that same kind of speech. He's
I can take a guess.
and then the light goes out.
Crap.
Told ya. You should have brought Homur and just hate him. Just listen for him to go away.
I'm going to assume he can see in the dark, but I'm going to try to listen to see if I can hear where he goes.
All right, 1 second. You can hear him getting closer.
Okay. I stay put.
All right. Suddenly a claw comes through the curtain and attacks you.
Ah, lovely.
7 damage.
Cry for help.
And then he's just like, Yorick, your turn.
All right. Yorick's going to yell for help.
Anything else?
That didn't go well.
If he's still right in front of you, maybe you can stab him.
Yeah, I mean,
Brian.
where was everybody else when this was happening?
They stepped outside the room. You wanted to be alone.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're just outside the room.
I assume.
Well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, unless they haven't gone shopping or something. Okay.
So as soon as that happens, I just kick down the door.
Okay. Yorick, do you want to do anything, or do you want to just shout for help?
I'm going to disengage and run for the door.
Oh, okay. Yep. So you kind of roll out from underneath. You take off, throw the door open, and take off past the door. After that would be Connor.
It was worth a try.
That's what Yorick shouts as he runs out.
You can't see anything, correct?
Correct. It's pitch
No.
black.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I dashed as far as I could into that room.
Yeah.
Hey, can Homur see inside?
He might be able to once he gets his turn.
yeah. I'll just ready in action.
What's your ready to action?
Make some light! Yorick shouts as he runs.
If
You
I
could
can
have done
see
a
him,
firebolt and made light.
if I can see him, I'll shoot him.
Okay.
I don't know what else.
Yep.
Not running in there. I'm not stupid. I'm a ranged attack guy.
All right. Corin, she's looking around and she's like, "Is you're in trouble? Come to me. Can you see me? I can't see you."
No, I can't.
Okay. Let me know when you get here.
Light
Odin?
the lantern.
Odin.
We still
Yeah.
have our lanterns, right?
I think so.
In the other
Yeah,
Why-
just
so you guys have thrown oil around so much. I don't know who has what.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, Corin.
No, I didn't mean it
Corin
like that.
still
It's just like
has,
I actually don't know. I know. Yeah.
Corin still has Odin's Homer's lantern.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Odin.
Didn't I take that lantern from Corin early on?
Oh, I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure I did. Pretty early.
Oh,
on.
okay.
You want to strike it?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how many lanterns we actually did.
I mean, you have
doesn't
one,
really
so that's all that matters right now.
Yeah. Okay. I'll turn it on.
All right. So that's your action.
Yeah.
Homer.
I get to the door. What do I see?
Just kill it this time.
You give me a perception check.
15.
15. You can see in the room, but you don't see it. Anything else you're doing?
I run to where Yorick was hidden.
Okay, yeah, you run over there and throw the curtain back, and there's nothing there. Yorick, your turn.
Oh, that's a Christmas story reference.
Yorick's going to light his lantern and run over to
Sexy lamp.
to Corin.
All right, yeah. Now there's a little bit of light. You can find Corn, and she immediately heals
What are
you.
y'all waiting for? Just kill it already.
I don't. It's not
9
here.
hit points back for that. Connor, your turn.
Okay.
Give me a perception check. See if you can
All right.
see anything.
Nope.
Nope.
Mm,
All
okay.
right. Odin.
I'm gonna walk in the room.
All right. Give me a perception check.
14.
14. No, as far as you can tell, he's not in there. That's everyone's done a check, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's
Yorick
gone.
hasn't. He's just inside the other
Okay.
room.
Homer, he's gone. But what do you want to do instead?
Yorick, get over here.
All right, Yorick.
Yorick's gonna pull his lantern around the room and look for him.
All right, give me a perception check.
Oh boy, make sure I get that right. All right.
Doodly doo.
Oh boy,
Hold up,
26.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Dana. What'd you
I'm
get?
trying to be a team player.
Well, wait, are we still in combat? I'm assuming we're in combat and he can't do anything while I'm.
What?
Are we...
What are you asking?
He's
never
gone.
mind. Never mind.
He left when you ran out of the room. That's all he was waiting for, was to disappear.
Well, so I was hoping to catch him before he made
All right,
it, but
so,
okay, yeah.
Yorick, what'd you get perception was?
26.
26, wow. So yeah, he's tucked himself inside the engine. He's hiding. As far as you know, no one else can see him. He sees you. Give me an insight check.
Holy moly. 20. Where is my 22?
All right.
What was that about
So
Corn being MVP?
you take a look and you spot him. You can just see his eyes, and he's staring at you. And he's not staring at you with malice or anger or contempt. His eyes are pleading with you. Your insight gives you a clear look at what he's thinking right now. And what he's thinking is, please don't find me, even if you see me.
Oh boy. As grumpy as Yorick is, his heartstrings are being tugged. All right, Yorick just announces to the group he's gone. He must be gone by now.
Well, then help me look for him. He couldn't have gone far. There should be some trace.
We couldn't find the secret door before. We're not going to find it now.
Yeah, but he was really close to here. I mean, it was only seconds ago.
Didn't the dwarves call us up? They're probably really suspicious as to why it's taking so long for us to go back up.
Yep. Yeah, they're waiting for us, so.
I do an investigation check.
On what? To figure out a
Just
clue? Or like,
Look
what do you mean?
for a clue based. Yeah, like see if there's any
You-
footprints or climbing from where Yorick's hiding spot was.
Yeah, it would give you some kind of clue that there was a scuffle here or something like that, but it wouldn't give you a new way to do perception to find them.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I was thinking like footprints in the dust or something.
That's what perception's for, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we tried.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah.
All right.
A point of inspiration to Yorick, though. Because that was a tough choice.
How many episodes are we in? And these are our first inspiration points.
At least one.
Well, we keep murdering all of Pedro's favorite characters. So
I'll tell you, I don't care a bit about this this creature here. I just want to find that secret door.
Mm-hmm. Right on. All right. So, you guys heading back up?
Yorick shakes his head and walks toward the door.
All
Yep.
right. So, yeah.
I hope you live a long and happy life, you earth digger.
Oh, we'll grab his lantern on the way to you.
I feel like Earth Digger is a
it's
Yeah, like
skating.
racial
It's real.
It's just, this is a terrible slur.
All right. So,
Yeah, boy, dwarves are racist.
Man, that kid was right.
so you head on up.
Dwarves are racist.
You head
wanna
on-
be friends again.
You head on up, and the door opens, and Saul is sitting there, and his arms are folded, and he's looking expectantly. He's like, "So, how are we doing down there?"
Well, we killed all the ones we could find.
They're all
They're
gone.
all gone.
That's good enough, I guess. Come on up.
Do you want us to bring the bodies with us for confirmation?
No, we'll get them.
Okay.
It's safe down there, right? I'm not leading my men down there for some kind of I'm getting your seal of approval. It's safe to send my men down there.
There is nothing
I don't
down
have a
there.
stamp on me.
What does that mean? Does it mean you're being a smartass? Does it mean that you actually need to stamp things to make them official?
There is nothing down there that will harm your people that we are aware of. So you're more than likely good.
Brian, you okay?
I broke. I'm broken. I'm broken. I love that every now and then you let us get away with smart ass comments, and then sometimes you're just like, nope, the character heard that. The character heard that, and you're not getting away with it. Grimlocked comes out of nowhere, like, did you call me an earth digger? You better watch your mouth.
Oh my goodness, I had no idea. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, we said it was like a racial slur.
It's not. I just didn't realize how close it sounded.
It's like dangerously close, man. It was like
I will crush you.
Okay, I just meant. Okay, I'm sorry. Just...
Well, having a Twitch channel is pretty fun, Pedro.
Oh my god. All right, so
All right. All the Grimlocks are gone. Let's just get our money and, hopefully you'll consider this a job well done and consider us for any future endeavors.
So he walks on over to one of the ticket booths and he tells the guy to cash him out, 200 gold. Gets it to you guys, and he says, "Which one of you is the leader?" All right, that's what I like to hear. And he puts the gold. He puts the pouch of gold in your hand. He's like, "I hope they didn't give you too much trouble down there, these guys."
No trouble at all.
I know it must be
He's talking
tough.
about us, isn't he?
Yeah. And then he's like, "Do you mind?" And
No, I'm sorry, wrong person. Wait, what do I not mind?
he's asking you to come with him.
Okay.
Did we elect a...
All right, so yeah,
we elect
you
a
kind
leader?
of head on
No,
over
I
with
just figured
him,
we'd play off the dwarf thing.
and he's like, "So what's their angle? What are they after? Your group?"
Our group?
Yeah, like what's the deal? Are you he kind of looks around, he's like, "Are you working on a gunslinger for us?" I'll tell you right now, if that's the answer, I don't care how bad you fucked up down there, we'll give you a call. Nice. And the halflings. What's up with that? Oh. It kind of smells like, never mind, don't worry about it. I guess the last thing I want to ask you about is that forged.
Oh, not about me. Okay.
Where'd you get that thing at?
She found us.
She found you? Like, she talked to you and stuff?
She had a job.
She do any magic around you?
I need an insight check before this goes any further, Pedro.
Sure. Well, I'll give you a little bit. Just before you roll, I'll tell you. The dwarves don't usually like the brotherhoods, unless it's the brotherhood out of Falas. Most brotherhoods don't see the forged as people. They were created as weapons of destruction, and most brotherhoods find it hard that tech that was created to be weapons suddenly has like the wits about them to be like free-willed in people. So they don't usually see the forge as anything but like automated tools that are allowed to walk around for some reason. Only the brotherhood out of Falas tolerates them. So there's that. And then
That's why Falas is better.
You also know that like a lot of dwarves are pissed that the gunslingers use tech that came from gnomes. The gnomes were the ones that invented the secrets to gunpowder and firearm technology, and
it was not given to us along with the others.
Right. All that information was like stolen, and not exactly sure. Different dwarves believe different things on how it got out, but it drives brotherhoods insane to see gunslingers walking around because they're just flaunting the tech, and they've developed this really like ridiculous code of conduct around using technology. It doesn't make any sense. Like dwarves don't have a whole like ethos around how to use a glove, but the gunslingers have made it this really big dramatic deal of like, well, in order to pull the trigger on this weapon, I've got to complete these trials, and then I've got to swear to a bunch of secrets, and I can't let anyone else hold the gun because then I've got to kill them. And like even dwarves aren't that hardcore. Like if someone drops a glove and you pick it up for them, they're like, thanks. A gunslinger sees someone with a gun, they might shoot him right away. So those are the thoughts that dwarves have. So you don't have to. You can roll an insight check further if you have some more questions, but that's the gist.
Just navigating this conversation as delicately as possible.
Yeah, so he's like the forward. Should do any magic around you?
Well, good news. I have no bead on this person whatsoever. I had a 3 total, but
Yeah. Keep it to your chest. I like it. You looking for a brotherhood?
Have you heard of Greg?
I'll keep you in mind.
All right. Well, good luck with these people and the forge too. And he kind of pat you on the shoulder, and that comment's not lost on you. These people and the forged. Pat you on the shoulder, lead you back to your group, and he's like, "You guys got yourself a good leader here. I'd pay close attention to what he preaches. Keep you guys safe. All right, we'll give you a call if you need anything else." And he kind of gives you a really strong look, Homer.
Would I have been able to see that conversation?
He kept his back to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were only able to hear what I said.
Yeah.
As
Which
loquacious as I
wasn't much.
was in that moment.
To be fair, you don't talk very much. You're a visual guy, so.
Oh. Well, I've got a camera. I should make use of it.
All right, so You guys have 200 gold to spread amongst yourselves.
Yay.
Thinly is how we're going
20,
to spread
20,
it amongst
20,
ourselves.
20, 20. Like, let's get out of here.
All
Wait,
right.
what? That's not how math works.
Yeah, that only
there's,
works on deck
Four of us.
saves.
There's 4 of us there, negotiator. Well, Samuel Jackson
Corin.
over here.
Corin
Yes.
gets a share.
If she wants one.
Okay.
I want to
Corin
go with
gets
you
a
guys.
share. Yeah, so you get a share. 20. Okay, let's get out of here.
40.
Yeah.
200. Oh my goodness.
Was
I thought
I really, dude, Data,
a super racist
Yeah.
dwarf. I thought you were holding out on us.
It was 100.
I was like, what the heck? No, that's not how math works. We
Who
just
taught you
found our
halflings how to
money.
count?
I'm so sorry.
All hail the glorious leader.
All right.
All right.
Here, another 20, another 20, another 20.
Oh, there we go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's good
I'm
stuff.
starting to really worry about this.
No, if I do that again, please call me out on it. I'm so sorry.
I believe they will.
This is the first money I've had the entire game.
Oh.
I have never had any gold on my person.
Oh, man.
So I have a question for you guys real quick. Do you want to level up now? Or do you guys want to level up off camera on your own time?
Well, it depends.
I'll take a while to
next.
choose spells and whatnot.
What would be the difference? Because I've got my stuff ready. I could probably level up now.
Mostly the gist is the only real reason it matters is that like I know that I'm not always available during the week. So if you guys need help, I'm here to help you guys now.
Yeah, see, my thing is, I might be multi-classing,
Mm-hmm.
so that'd definitely be something I would want a little bit of help with. Because I really want him to be a monk, so he has cool martial arts.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm not mistaken, we've only got another 15 minutes left anyway.
Yeah.
This is probably a good place to call it for the night, right?
If you guys are cool with it, yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, I have
Yeah, I'm
class
right with
in the
that.
morning.
Then let's call it here, and then we'll keep the chat going and just work on characters.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless chat wants to see us make characters.
Yeah, you guys can hang out with us. We'll leave the stream on for a little bit while we work on this. So, just real quick to wrap up, this has been World Walkers COG. If you want more World Walkers in your life, you can keep coming back every Wednesday. You can also listen to the podcast we have going on with a group of cartoonists, such as Enzo from Cheer Up Emo Kid, Jane from the Pigeon Gazette, Megan McKay from Doodle for Food, Wesley from Nameless PCs, and
Who's been in chat?
who has been in chat, yep, and Olivia, and she, you know, what's funny is it's bad because it's Imogen Quest, but there's also a musician named Imogen Heap, and it's very hard for me not to make that mistake, but yeah, so give us a listen.
Mathematician and an app developer.
Yep, yes, everything. So yeah, World Walkers, you can find us on iTunes, Google Play, or you can go to our website, worldwalkerspodcast.com. And then, let's see.
Down there. Over there. Brian.
Oh, yeah, I know, I was getting to it. I'm sorry. You can also find Brian in awfulgoodcrew.com, where he plays. What is your character again? I mean...
Beck Skullcrush, a half-orc fighter and
Yep.
barbarian.
King
of something.
Back at the moment.
Yep.
King of Goblins.
And also the
And
underfold.com or underfold.com?
And the underfold.com.
The underfold.com.
The underfold.
Yep. And then, yeah, it's just Johnny helped us out there. World Walkers Pod on Twitter. So, yeah. We're going to go ahead and hang out here and level up a little bit. You're welcome to hang out with us. But if not, that is cool too. Okay.
Specifically, how much experience do we get?
Let me look. Looks
One
like
experience point.
half an XP. That's weird.
You son of a gun.
Oh, that would be
I'm
like
out.
Wait, you're leaving, Brian?
No.
Oh,
He was like,
I
no
was making
more.
a joke.
75 XP.
okay.
All right. So who thinks they're going to level up the fastest?
I would once I actually make the change.
Okay. So let's start with
Yeah.
Brian real quick then.
So how much experience?
75?
Okay, I missed that.
That's right.
974.
I just have to do it manually. Okay. Yay. Okay. Do we automatically go up to our next hit point?
So every level you have a choice. You can just take the average, or you can roll your hit points and gamble against the average. Now I'll tell you
Believe
that
me, take the average. It is so much safer. I did not roll last time, and my hit points suffered for it.
Olivia has spoken.
yes, Olivia made it great because it's always half your total plus 1 plus con.
Or rounded up. Half your total rounded up.
Total rounded up.
Well, it's always rounded up, right?
Well, more to the point. I was just asking if we got healed to that level.
No. You're still at your same
Okay.
point, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I am classing up to spell slinger.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Congratulations. No more worrying about your gun.
Yeah. Haven't worried about it in a while. Now that we're not having to worry about the Brotherhood of Magnet Gauntlets.
Yep, so they're called spell slingers on COG, but in the book they're Eldritch Knights. For those who are still hanging out with us. Thank you, Johnny. Just giving out the tweets.
So let me choose that on D&D Beyond.
Yep.
So I guess I would, love to spend time with my weapon for a little while to bond
Obviously.
with it.
Yep.
And then I'm not gonna lie, about 3 weeks ago I chose my spells.
Cool. That's awesome. So yeah, you got your spells then, and then for those interested, Connor also forms a weapon bond at level 3. He learns a ritual that creates a magical bond between himself and one weapon. This basically means that he cannot lose his weapon anymore. He cannot be disarmed with that weapon unless he's incapacitated. So if someone tries to
chat jokes.
if someone tries, they automatically fail. And as long as he exists on the same plane of existence, he can call it no matter what.
Well, all it's going to take is a sleep spell.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I was planning some practical jokes with that glove. That was part of the.
But even then, when I wake up,
You're just
I can go.
Yep.
Reappears.
That's why it's only a practical joke.
Yeah, when you pull it back, it's got a pair of googly eyes on it. You know how it goes.
Yeah, on the site, so when you look through it, it's kind of like...
The gunslinger code's pretty specific. I will kill you.
Yes, well, that's true.
You have very low hit points and a low AC.
That is true.
All of you.
Yeah, and then Data, you said you're pretty much ready to jump in.
Yeah.
Do you need any help with it, or?
Since this is level 3, we get a feat.
Level 4. Pathfinder level 3. D&D level 4. I know. It's devastating.
No, I'm good. I'm taking invisibility for my level 2 spell. I'm going to trade out one of my first level spells. I just want to confirm if I've learned a new cantrip yet or not.
Let me check.
I do not.
Oh, very good. Yorick, you said you just need to look through spells and stuff. You're good on your end?
Yeah, I got to do a whole mess of searching through cantrips and spells
Yeah.
to choose good stuff.
Yep. Take your time. You got a week. And then Odin, what are you looking at?
I think it's probably wind.
So as I said, I might be multi-classing. I think I'm going to be multi-classing to monk, so I can do some cool ninja shit. Because that's the best. Look, man, I want to be. Ninjas are cool.
He wants to be Batman.
Yeah, I want to be Batman.
I mean, you could just take unarmed strike or something.
I mean,
Or you could take that insightful, where you can roll an insight check at the start of every turn, and then you get advantage on the chance of success. So 50% of any action you take will get advantage.
Booyah.
I'm just.
Or he can punch stuff.
Well, think about this. He can punch things at advantage, or he can hit things with a dagger at advantage, or he can throw things with a dagger at advantage, or he can intimidate people at advantage, or he can do an investigation at advantage, or he can do a perception at advantage. You know, just
Actually, can you be proficient in unarmed strikes?
Monks can.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
huh.
And then you can take a feat as well. Which so I'm really excited because there's a new book coming out, The Xanathar's Guide to Everything. And I'm buying it. I'm going to pre-order it. So you guys are going to all have access to it immediately through D&D Beyond. So you guys don't have to buy the book. You'll automatically have access to it. But I was sad to find out that they're going to have racial feats, which I've got to sit down and see if I can approve them because my races are a little different. So like if I don't know if they're going to apply very well, but I'm going to retweak them so they work somewhere. What's I going to say now? They're coming out with this. I was sad to find out they're not coming out with any new feats besides racial feats. This is their big expansion book, and I really thought they were going to have like just regular new feats, and they're not, it looks like. Unless I'm completely misreading this.
Oh, actually, speaking of new books, I did have one question. Spell lists. What sources do we have available to us?
Only
Player's
the
Handbook?
Yeah, only the Player's Handbook.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm clicking Monk on D&D Beyond right now.
What's up?
does Warding Wind apply to firearms?
Let me see.
Warding Wind gives me a 10-foot radius sphere of wind that puts disadvantage projectiles, difficult terrain to anyone entering my area,
Yeah.
deafens to anyone.
That'd be firearms too, yeah.
Ooh, that sounds
I
fun.
think that will be my spell then. Keep mage armor, keep that, and it's like, okay, ready to go in, guys.
Safe. Yeah.
And the other spell's invisibility, so.
Mm.
I think we need some area effect stuff.
My stuff is all like pushing people or knocking them over with wind.
Yeah. Ooh, featherfall.
Can I ask a silly question, but it's
Yeah.
about D&D Beyond specifically?
Yeah.
Is it automatically narrowing down the spell list to what I'm allowed to have?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah.
I might actually change something. As annoying as that is. Yeah. I just want all of Brummelstone's attacks.
I'll tell you, his spell list looks pretty attractive. Witch Bolt, Thunderwave, and
Wizard has the most broad selection. Yeah, most definitely.
And
those particular ones he chose were really good.
Well, I have a question.
Witch Bolt
Pedro.
looks wicked.
What's up?
In 3.5, a wizard could learn new spells by making Arcana checks to study them if he can get access to a recording of it.
Yep.
Does that still apply in 5th edition?
Yep. Yeah, wizards can do that, yeah. It's their only advantage. I honestly I don't like wizards in this one, and I've played a wizard, or I've been in love with wizards since like 2nd edition, and I don't even know if I would play one in this one.
Yeah, it's be prepared.
Like there's a new shadow sorcerer coming out, and once per rest they can choose to go to 1 hit point instead of 0. I'm like, that seems pretty cool. Well, I hope wizards get something besides nothing like usual.
Well, I mean, they can cast almost any spell in the game.
Yeah, but like
That's it. But that's it.
The biggest problem with them is that like concentration spells limit, like you can take like fly, and you can take haste, and you can take a whole bunch of other spells, but you can only ever hold one at a time.
But you made it a homebrew
Right,
rule
well, right,
of
yeah.
multitasking, which allows you to have one more spell you can cast while concentrating.
Yeah, I would play a wizard in my game. But
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think I'm gonna take Warding Wind. Have to get rid
Yeah,
of
it's too
other
good.
spells.
And you going monk
Yeah.
then, Odin?
Yeah, I clicked monk.
Nice.
It already added everything, so apparently I don't need help.
All right. I can only know 4 spells. So do you guys think I should lose False Life, our backup in case Corin goes down so we can bring her back up, or Catapult?
Of
my
the
attack.
2, I would lose false life because catapult's too good.
Yeah, that's some
3d8
crazy
is
damage.
nuts,
Yeah.
I mean, I could
And
also.
that's like one of your few damaging abilities.
That is my only damaging ability apart from swinging my knife.
That would be very few, yes. Yeah, that one, that's pretty good.
I mean, I can use crossbows too. Maybe I should look into getting a crossbow.
I never use my short bow. You should just upgrade.
All right. Or I could also lose mage armor, because my AC is pretty bad anyway. Just saying.
Well, one could argue the opposite way.
I tend not to mess with the mage armor myself because, like, it's first off, it's a concentration spell. So to burn my only concentration slot on myself for a small AC bonus, it almost never feels like I did the right thing.
Right. My mage armor. At least with warding wind, it's still kind of like, haha, everyone is. Oh, it applies to everyone. So you guys can't stand next to me. Maybe I should go with gust of wind. That at least I can still push people over and cause some damage. Alright, I thought I was ready. Are we still cool, guys, with the way I acted talking to the dwarf in secret?
Well, we didn't hear any of that.
Yeah, we don't know what you did.
I think Data's asking in a meta sense, right? Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, technically you didn't say anything.
Yeah, you didn't really.
It's fine.
We're okay with your facial gestures during that time. Yeah, this Brotherhood of I was hoping.
But real quick, you're asking if we as a group are cool, right, Data?
Well, obviously you guys are cool.
Okay, cool.
I'm just asking if, like...
No, I mean, if we're all friends still, essentially.
Yeah, this was kind of rough.
Yeah.
Oh, we cool man. Gotcha.
Yeah.
We cool. Yeah.
I had to do that. I had to do that twice with the Road Walkers. Like I was like, "Are you guys mad at each other?" And they're like, "No." Like they're just like really good role players.
Okay, good, because I'm worried because our plan was to get the information about them, and then I tried to be intimidating, and it's just weird.
Yeah. Well, this is what to peek behind the screen for a second. I laughed because in the beginning Brian was like, "This is basically just us going into the tunnels and killing rats," and I was laughing because like I wanted it to look like that, and then make it a more complex, like take that standard like quest trope and then show how complex it could be.
Mm-hmm.
If only there was some way we could have known Pedro might do that. some history of
like,
his
I know because
workings.
He's so new to this. He couldn't possibly have a record of.
Well, no, because I mean, it doesn't. That's what I like about this game so much is it doesn't have to be a hard decision. You guys could have gone in there and been like, absolutely no, screw these guys, let's kill them all. Or you could have been, this is an easy decision. They can talk. This is completely different. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it could have been easy either way. Like, so that.
But at the same time, we need money.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like. But just killing them all would have been an easy decision too, technically. So like I enjoy the complexity.
John, I'm okay so with sorry for that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how similar that sounded.
Oh my god, that was funny.
I just they dig through the earth. I thought that was
just stop.
That was so great. Can I tell you something real quick, Evie?
Yeah.
I think you're wearing armor on your character. Am I correct?
Yeah.
If you got rid of the armor, you would have more AC.
Ooh, okay.
Because you are a monk, which means you get to add it's 10 plus Dex
Wisdom
modifier
bonus.
plus Wisdom modifier.
So I'd probably
but only if you don't wear armor?
Right. Because he's not encumbered. So he could have a 16 AC, or he can wear his armor and have a 14.
But we could also knock this up to 19 if I did mage armor on him.
Right. That's true.
So I would sell that. You want me to just remove that and add some gold to my inventory?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Let me look up how much
All right.
Look at
I'm
Homur's
shutting down the
first.
stream. So again, thanks for joining
Yep.
us. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we will
Bye,
see you
everybody.
later. If you're interested, by the way, Data's playing a summoner, which is a unique class to our little cosmos. It's the one I wrote up, and pretty soon it's going to show up as a Patreon reward. So if you're interested in that class, keep an eye out. Keep an eye out on either Twitter with World Walkers Pod, or keep coming back to the stream because when it's live, I'm going to announce it. So, all right, we will talk to you guys later. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.